kind of snuck up on me. Okay, all right. I haven't been here for a couple days. Let me see if I know how this still works. Oh, it's like riding a bike.
Sure.
It's going to be sloppy, but it'll be okay. It'll be acceptable.
Sloppy Monday. Let's go.
It's going to get the job done. The job will be done. Good morning. Whole team's back together, at least for just today, because Lern leaves tomorrow for...
Lake of the Ozarks.
Lake of the Ozarks.
Yes, the good land.
Lake of the Ozarks.
Yeah, dude.
Not my idea. I am just a mere traveler in a family of my husband's.
What do you mean? Don't you love the lake?
We go every year.
Let's be honest.
Do I love the lake? I'm going to love it this year because we got a pool with our house.
Oh, neat.
Oh, nice.
So I'm not going to get the syphilis from the water this year. You know what I mean?
Well,
Don't put your head under.
I know. Don't put your head under.
hope nobody splashes too hard nearby. It'll get airborne.
It will get airborne.
It's very concentrated syphilis at Lake of the Ozarks.
I don't hate the lake.
No, I don't hate it either. I just, and it's not just me. The whole family, we talk about it every year. We're like, do we want to do like a ski trip just to mix it up? We've just been going every year, and we bounce from Table Rock to the Lake of the Ozarks, and it's just whatever.
Does somebody have a boat?
Oh, we do have a pontoon that we rent, yeah.
Okay, so who's the captain?
Tim's dad, Dana.
Is he a boater?
I would say he's got a conservative throttle. He doesn't want to, like when we go tubing, like if the kids get, he's not trying, like my dad, when he took me tubing on Rin Lake, his goal was smoking a Marlboro in his jean shorts and trying to flip us.
Right.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
That's how you're supposed to be.
I'm trying to get you as close to injury as possible.
That's right.
But
And
not
that's the
over.
right way.
I don't want to get you hurt, but I'm going to get you close.
But Dad also wants to like leave you out there for a little while, make you think maybe Dad didn't see that I flew off the back. This is like before cell phones. Dana is like very paranoid. If anybody flies off, boom, he's immediately back to get you.
Well, you have to have somebody watching. I mean, that's the rule.
Yeah. You got to have your flag.
You got to have the flag. You got to do the whole thing.
Yeah.
So are we going, up to the main channel? I mean, not tubing, but does he take the boat up to the main channel and
wherever we are on the lake.
we're gonna go maybe we'll go to one of those lakeside restaurants.
Oh yeah, the swim up bar places. Yeah. No, we probably won't go to any of that. They don't. Tim and I are the only ones who drink in the family. So he and I, and then I just don't because I'm like, why? What's the point of these extra calories?
Oh, so you're going to the lake sober?
Yeah, man.
Oh.
It can be done.
Hello. Can't say the F word. Can't have any shots.
What's the point of going to the lake?
Use Fireball.
You can't have any effing
I
shots?
can't have any effing shots.
Can't say Fireball. That's the F word.
No.
I got all sorts of problems.
Bad news.
No, you know what? I'm just going to meditate all week and like hopefully come back rejuvenated.
So you're going to do any coving?
No, man. No.
Prayer Cove.
We're going.
Never been there?
Oh, there is.
the prayer
There
cove.
is
We
that
are going
place
to the
with the
prayer
giant...
Yeah, dude. Party
The
Cove
giant
is
cross.
on one end and Prayer Cove's on the other.
God, you're so
It's
true.
where Windermere is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? On the main channel there's a giant cross.
Yeah, we'll be going to hit that up.
And just,
and then
throw an anchor
I'll
down.
burst into flames.
Had a pretty wild
BYOB,
weekend
bring your
out
own
of Prayer
Bible.
Cove.
I know. Hey.
Many blessings.
And
Let's
also
just
with
say.
you.
Many, many blessings.
They dunk you, and that's your baptism into the prayer cup.
Wow.
That's how you get it. Don't get syphilis is you have to put the power of the Lord around you.
Listen,
Keep it off you.
It's going to rain a couple of days.
What are you going to do?
I don't want to talk about this anymore, man.
What are you gonna do
What you
there?
in Austin? Come on, man.
Making me sad.
What are we going to do? Well, I looked up some spas, and I was like, hey, ladies, let's go to the spa. And, like, my sister-in-law is the only one who's, like, actually down. My mother-in-law is like, well, I don't know.
We'll get to my trip to Austin in a second here because I got things to talk about.
I can't wait.
I empathize. I have an in-law lake trip right around the corner too. So,
Well,
good luck. We're
Yeah,
not
but
going
here's
to
the thing, though.
syphilis lake,
You are, you're sober. You've been sober for a long time.
Me?
So, yeah.
Yeah.
So you-
actually,
Not
this
me.
weekend was kind of wild, dude. I was going to tell you about it, but
What?
how dare you, Rafe? No.
I kid. Still sober. Wink.
So it's fine for you.
To the lake?
Yeah.
Do you want to
That's-
go?
that's fine for you.
I want to go to Prayer Cove.
Yeah.
I am the dad that's trying to injure you with a cigarette hanging out of my mouth still, though. I still have
Yeah.
that in me. I have Greg Colvin in me in that way. When I rent the boat, it is to get pulled over by the Coast Guard, which did happen to me last time I was on Lake of the Ozarks.
Nobody is surprised by that.
It is scary, though, because they'll rent those boats out to anybody.
Oh, they will.
I know.
They'll rent those boats out to anybody, and you could tell, like, especially on, 4th of July weekend, Labor Day weekend, Memorial Day weekend, it's dangerous.
Yeah.
If you talk to any of the regulars, like the real regular tri-tune, pontoon boat owners down there, they'll stay off the main channel.
Absolutely.
Because it's amateur hour.
Yeah, well, I mean, we're going, and that's part of the reason that we like to go during the week, because, like, weekends are always nuts.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we got little kids and stuff, so it's, we will be going Tuesday through Friday. And I think it's raining a couple days, so we're going to have a good time. We got a house with, like, a load of pinball and, like, skee ball.
Oh, that's cool.
We got the apps.
Yeah. We had a house once when we were up in Wisconsin. We rented an Airbnb that had a Buck Hunter.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Like the Buck Hunter arcade game.
Yeah, that'll
with
give
the
you
2 guns and everything.
Couple hours there for sure.
We've had one of those. That's awesome.
The kids are like, "Can we play?" And the adults are like, "Nope,
No.
nope."
Yeah, the
We're
place
reliving our youth.
what we're looking at has like a shuffleboard table inside, like one of the salted ones, like the bars have, and they got like a big projector screen. It's like a Las Vegas themed, and it's from the 1960s. It's very sick. It's like very mid-century mod lake house. I don't know if we're gonna get it or not, but it's on Beaver Lake. And my uncle lives on Beaver, and he's got a speedboat, and he's like, you can just take the boat. And we're talking, this ain't a pontoon tubing, this is speedboat.
I'm hearing danger zone in my head right now as you're talking.
This thing scoots, brother. And he's like, just take it. And I'm like, what? You might want to go with me.
Remember we stayed at that house?
It was very trusting.
It had like the coffee table that was also the video game.
Yeah, we had all the games on.
Had all the games.
Oh, yeah. It's like a particular brand.
Yeah.
And we're like, this is great. Let's get one at our house. We saw the price. This is great. We're going to remember this for a while.
Yeah. When you look it up and they say they sell it at a Meanies, you go, nope.
Yeah, no thanks.
Nope.
And don't you have to pay for each
Meanies.
individual game too?
Yeah, you got to buy the games. The table was like $8,000 or something.
Yeah, that's such a dumb.
Crazy.
Cool table, but dumb.
Man, I was just thinking about the rental places, the boat rental places down at Lake of the Ozarks. They must hire private security to keep insurance companies out from coming in and seeing who they're renting it to. Because I can't imagine having to insure the boats.
When I rented one at Lake of the Ozarks, a high schooler rented it to me. This girl was all of 16 years old.
Well, she's probably a better driver than the people renting it, though.
And I just remember her being like, giving me the safety briefing, like walking around the dock, like, just like a total teen, just like, life jackets are like in here.
There's your throttle.
Over here is like, and when you make sure you put the bumpers out when you like come into dock, and like,
Don't hit the shore.
here's a safety manual. And at some point, she probably told me the capacity. I got pulled over for having too many people on it, and there was too many people on it. And I warned my crew. We were down there on a bachelor party with like 16 or 17 people, and I'm like,
Oh, geez.
seems like a lot with coolers and everything. And they're like, nah. And then not realizing how far down the pontoons were in the water, like how obvious it was this boat was overloaded. Because I was like, man, we're not getting a lot of speed. Like we were trying to tube, and nobody was getting up anywhere. I'm like, this boat sucks.
We're sitting low.
Yeah, we were way low in the
low
water. And the Coast Guard they were pretty cool. They boarded us and then made us go back. We had to go back to where we rented it and then let people off. And like, the high school girl was so disappointed in me. I felt like it was like Freaky Friday. She was the dad and I was the teenager that put too many people on the boat. Yeah, I'm like 40 years old.
Don't you remember the safety briefing when I told you there's only 8 people?
And she's like, did you get me in trouble? And I was like, no, I didn't. I told him, I told him, you told me the proper amount of people, and it slipped my mind. And I was like, I didn't sell you. I felt really bad because I didn't want this girl to think I was a narc. I was like, I didn't tell him to come here. I just turned into like 15-year-old me, or I was like, I didn't narc you.
Did the Water Patrol, dress her down?
No, they didn't really say anything to her. I don't know why they made us go back to the rental place. Maybe to let us know, like, hey, you need to be briefing people on how many people are allowed on the boat.
Maybe it was the third or fourth time they had told the group.
Well, they had just changed it because it was like right after that duck boat stuff happened.
Oh, wow. That changed a lot of
They
stuff.
were just
down
on
there.
high alert.
Yeah, so it was like they went from you could have 15 to 16 people to only 12. So they had just changed. The boat could hold 15, and I had 17, so I still was over. But it was like
too many.
Yeah,
too many. Well, have fun at the lake.
Thanks.
Hope you enjoy yourself.
I will.
Swimming in the pool you'll have at the rental property.
Honestly, that is the most excited thing I have because we haven't had a pool at our big house that we've ever rented down there, so I'm pretty jacked about that.
Hopefully it doesn't rain.
Yeah, I think it's supposed to rain tomorrow or Wednesday, but whatever. I think we're taking the boat out on Thursday.
Can't rain the whole day, can it?
Can't rain all the time.
Rain all the time.
You just get in the lake.
Moon had a very busy weekend out. First of all, Chesterfield Amphitheater with the Misfit Machine.
Yeah.
It's awesome, man.
For Punk Rock
It
Disney
was
on Friday.
phenomenal. It was phenomenal. It's the first time we've taken it outside. Obviously, we've only been doing it for a couple of years. And, dude, the crowd was amazing. We were there for an hour and a half afterwards just with the line of families coming to hang out up at the merch table. It was so much fun, dude. And I have to say this. Guys, in our town right here, right in Chesterfield, we now have the greatest backstage area in the country.
Really?
At the amphitheater.
So remember when we did Eat and Treat there? There was like a green room, but it was basically like a stash place for like lawnmowers.
Yeah, it smelled like old mops.
I'm telling you, they built $1 million house basically for the backstage.
Yeah, that's nice.
The backstage is the nicest backstage you will ever see. There are 3 refrigerators that are more expensive than any refrigerator we've ever seen.
Well, I just want to tell all you listening right now, you are not invited.
Yeah.
It is amazing. Anyways, Chesterfield Amphitheater stepped it up. It was just absolutely incredible. So cool to see. You know, the sun went down. So
Was the sun setting behind you?
the sunset behind us.
sunset's
I
behind you.
was worried about that. So the crowd was staring at the sun. We started
Sorry,
at 7:30.
Not sunglasses.
No, I think it was pretty perfect. We started at 7:30. Sun went down at 8. So it was pretty perfect. But man, it's a 2-hour show, and kids, adults, everybody was singing and dancing. I mean, loudly singing the entire 2 hours. Wow. It was so fun, so good. And then we took it on the road, went up to Chicago and did House of Blues. And that was absolutely incredible for all sorts of different reasons. So no one knew us up there.
Right.
No one knew the bands. Like the way that it was advertised, nobody advertised except for us. So like House of Blues or Live Nation or, up there. I don't know if they knew what it was to even get the word out about what the show is. So it was
Did
only...
they know it was for kids?
I mean, it's not for kids. It's for families. It's for anybody. It's an all-ages show.
For kids, for families.
Yeah. So, no, I don't think so. We were asking people from Chicago because it was pretty much, I mean, we saw probably 20 familiar faces and the rest of them were all new people. And we asked, like, who's seen us before, or who knows our bands? Who knows Goldfinger? Who knows Luda? Who knows Greek Fire? Who knows this? Nobody knew that we were a part of any of that stuff.
Yeah.
It was 700 or 800 something people that saw the advertisement on Facebook of, hey, punk rock, ska
Disney.
versions of Disney
Right.
songs. Come jam. And it was amazing. Maybe the loudest crowd I've ever heard in my life.
So
awesome.
most of the people there out of curiosity.
Curiosity. Just like, Chicago's one of those
cool, man.
towns that
Saturday
people,
night.
people are looking for something to do and they're like, whoa, that sounds awesome. Let's go to that.
Yeah,
And-
Chicago, New York are pretty much the 2 big cities like that.
Yeah, it was spectacular because there was just people everywhere
Where it's
the
like,
whole weekend.
we're not doing anything on Saturday night. Let's just see what's around and let's check something out.
Yeah, and it was rowdy, dude. Rowdy.
Good.
It was so fun, so cool, and a lot of the band, like the horn players, they'd never been up to House of Blues. They'd never seen a show there or been on that stage, and that's a famous.
Did you get to do any like hanging out in Chicago, or just it was strictly business?
It was pretty much strictly business. My wife and the kids, they came up and they went shopping, and my son of all people, comes back and he goes, "Hey man, I found these like $400 jeans." I'm
dang.
looking. I was like,
No.
"What? My son is
cut.
so
Get outta here.
bougie these days, brother. He's so bougie." And he goes, "Dad, we got to come back to this mall tomorrow." And I was like, "Do you want to take me back to a mall tomorrow?" He's like, "Yeah." And the ladies were like, "We're not objecting. Let's go shopping tomorrow." So we didn't have any time to hang out on Saturday. So we decided we drove outside of town, which sucked. But when you're housing 20 people in a band,
Yeah.
Motel 6 is about as good as it's going to get here, fellas. So we did Motel 6 in Naperville, and then went all the way back in town, and we spent the whole day in Chicago just hanging out, walking by the river, going to different places, eating the food. We went
Wasn't
to
this
Ed
weekend
Debevic's.
the duck races?
Yeah, but I didn't know about that until
Yeah.
today. I just found that out. But we did go to Navy Pier. That's the first time I've ever seen Lake Michigan. I've been in Chicago 100 times.
You guys
I've
know
never
about the
seen
duck
one.
races?
Yeah, it's like 1,000 little baby ducks.
Well, yeah, they have dump trucks like dump these little
Rubber duckies.
65,000.
I know. I saw them
into
dump.
the river.
I didn't see it, but that must have been one of the hubbubs. Was that on Saturday? Or Sunday?
Saturday or Sunday.
I mean, the whole city
What a
was
cool
packed.
concept, though, because it's for the Special Olympics. So I guess you have your name on it, and whatever one
Crosses the finish
crosses
line
the
wins.
finish line,
Oh, that's fun.
you win.
They keep
And
finding
pretty
those
cool.
ducks for
And then-
months.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, and then they just let it go to the ocean.
That's right. Yeah, they just close the ocean. It's fine.
Dolphins love them.
Will you ever see the video of the, I think it was in Cleveland, they did the largest balloon release. Or was it Cleveland or was it?
Oh,
was
yeah,
it Chicago?
somewhere in Ohio. Yeah.
The largest balloon release ever. It was millions of balloons. They all wound up in the ocean
Yeah.
or in one of the lakes.
Yeah, that was a disaster.
Disaster. It was like an environmental disaster.
Great video, though.
Great video. Environmental disaster.
Yeah.
Environmental catastrophe, I think, is what they labeled
I
it.
tell you what, man, I love Chicago.
I do, too.
I love visiting it. I love the whole vibe of it. Love it. I like going up there. Been up there in the summer, been up there in the winter. Cool city.
Great city.
Yep.
Great city. Austin, Texas, guys. Not for
Same
me.
thing.
What?
Not for me.
Oh,
Not,
no.
not my kind of town.
What happened to you?
Let's be honest. Hey,
What's to be honest about?
it's time to get real about Austin.
Here we go. Buckle up, folks.
What, didn't live up to the hype, dude?
Okay.
There was a lot of hype around this city. When I said I was going to Austin, Texas, oh, man, you're going to love it. You're going to love it. It was okay.
Did you not eat? What happened?
No, I ate.
And it wasn't good.
You partied in
You
the
didn't
hotel the
stay-
whole time.
But here's the thing. And I want to, before you even get started,
Oh, here we go.
did you really go anywhere? Because I feel like you just went where you were at and got annoyed by traffic and didn't go anywhere in the city and just decided to stay down where the convention was happening. Am I correct?
Yeah, I mean, yes. Okay.
All right.
Yeah, so maybe I didn't get all of it.
All right.
Maybe going in August is not the best time to go to Austin for the first time.
Very hot.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Oh.
What is it? A dry heat? It's a wet
Oh,
heat.
it's a wet heat.
Ugh.
It is a wet heat.
It is a
Border heat.
It is a wet heat. And that is a growing city. And it is growing so fast the infrastructure is not able to keep up with the amount of people there.
That part's true. For sure.
Okay, so there is a distinct garbage smell to pretty much the whole place
Hate that.
and a lot of homeless people. I mean, we got down there on Thursday morning. First, let me tell you, we left Wednesday. So first, let me tell you, get to the airport on Wednesday. Flying Southwest, had a 10 o'clock flight. Got there a little too early because I wasn't sure. You know, it's summertime. That nightmare that with that religious convention a couple weeks ago with Southwest.
All right.
So I got there about an hour and 15 minutes before my flight. Okay, so as soon as I walk into Terminal 2, as I'm walking in, I'm hearing alarms going off. Apparently, the fire alarm was going off inside the terminal. And I asked an employee, what is this? I said, that's the fire alarm. And I said, should we be worried? Nah. So was it?
Did he just go, you smell smoke? Don't be worried.
Nah. It was the most annoying.
Was it a voice or was it an alarm?
No, it was the alarm.
Oh, no.
I don't know how long it was going off for. It was enough where at some point you got used to it.
No.
Oh, good.
You're kidding me. Dude. Y'all know how I feel. I'm done with it.
But I got through at the TSA pre-check, no line. I mean, it was great. So walked through, went to the lounge in Terminal 2, the Terminal 2 lounge. Mm-hmm. It was fine.
Do you want the one
Is it
that
nice?
it's basically just a heat box because it's just a glass over like
Yeah,
this?
yeah, it was okay.
And there's never food in there.
What, so nothing is impressive yet. We are not impressed by the heat
No, it was
box
fine.
lounge.
No, it was fine.
or
It was
Austin?
fine. The lounge was fine.
Was there
Okay.
food there?
No.
Okay.
No, but the woman there was very nice. Chatted it up a little bit.
Great.
good.
Yeah.
The people
Cool.
are good.
Met the boss because he was late.
Tommy the boss?
Tommy the boss got there just as we were boarding.
I wondered if you guys were on the same flight. I assume
Yeah.
so. I got a text from Alan Cox, who is at a station up in Cleveland, Rock Station, and he goes, he's like, is Rizz going to morning show boot camp?
Did you say he's got an earring? Is there a handsome man with an earring?
He's like, long hair and a new earring. Is that Rizz? And I go, yes. So he was on your flight. So I was like, oh, you're
No,
in
I
good
met
company.
I met half of the morning show from Y98 on the flight.
Yep.
They were nice.
That's wonderful.
Yeah, I got a message from one of them saying they were hanging with the enemy.
We weren't, listen, morning show boot camp is where I went, and nobody was an enemy.
Wow. Well, yeah, because everybody might work together someday.
Nobody was an enemy.
Everybody's like, don't burn a bridge.
So we got down to the hotel. Very nice. Marriott downtown. Very nice hotel. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. First time I saw one of those Waymo cars, the self-driving cars.
Yeah.
Oh, my God, you didn't get in?
I tried.
The doors are locked.
I tried to light it on fire.
Somebody's going, what are you doing, sir? I'm in here.
Oh, that's what they were doing in L.A.
Yeah.
They were calling in L.A., they were calling the Waymos and just lighting them on fire.
Well,
I tried that.
See, each their own.
Funny.
I tried that. I figured Austin, they would just spontaneously combust anyway. It was so goddamn hot.
They shoot guns at the Waymos in Austin.
Well, we got to the we got to the Austin airport. It was fun. We got into a car and went to the hotel, and a lot of like rundown houses on the way. Like, oh, this is Austin. I don't know. Maybe I was expecting a little more. I don't know. Things built up a little more.
Did you get like the vibe that it's where like a lot of weird people are because it's like keep Austin weird?
No, I just no, I didn't feel that at all.
Like no murals or anything?
No, we didn't. At least from the airport.
The only weird part is like down on 6th. Is that whole strip. That's the weirdness.
Yeah, well, so we get to the hotel and we get out and get my I just took a backpack with me and I'm like, oh, a Google Earth car. But no, it was one of those Waymo cars. Because there's cameras all over, on the top, on the sides.
Yeah, they're weird to see. It's weird to see that was the first place I saw one was Austin, like down on the busy part of Austin. Like
this was a busy part of Austin, and it was making a left into the hotel, and cars were honking at it.
Yeah, with no one in them, it's really eerie.
Yeah.
To watch one drive past you empty, it's just like a driverless car. It feels very Twilight Zone-ish.
Yikes.
It was turning into the whole, where the lobby area of the hotel, and I go, oh, there's nobody in that car. It did. Whoa. So we put our stuff down, checked in, and the boss goes, hey, let's go grab a drink. It's 2:00. Let's drink. Okay.
All right.
We didn't have anything till our first thing was the welcome cocktail party at 6:00. So Tommy's like, let's pre-party. He goes, I know this place. It's called Casino El Camino. He goes, they got great hamburger. It's up on 6th Street. Great. The famous Austin 6th Street. He goes, I'm going to warn you. He goes, we're going to walk there. It's hot. It's about a mile away. You see a lot of homeless people. I said, okay. First thing I see is a completely not a stitch of clothing, naked woman on the street.
Oh, no.
Gorgeous?
No.
Welcome to Austin.
Not a stitch of clothing.
And that didn't seem weird to you?
Keep Austin weird.
I go, oh, hey, ho. Okay.
Just like
What do you
when
mean?
you went to your retreat.
Like we are in the street, or is this an alley you just noticed?
Yeah.
No, we
paint
are.
the picture, man.
We are
Yeah.
on the street, on a sidewalk at a water station bathing.
Oh, well,
That's
So I
very
go,
sad to
okay.
hear.
No, very, very sad to hear.
Yeah.
And then you look down all the alleyways. I mean, it is like, homeless encampments. It's, oh my God, man.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah. And there was a lot of police around, a lot of security around, just making sure things didn't get out of control. But I guess when we went on a Wednesday afternoon, the streets were empty of tourists and stuff. Because, again, it was so hot.
Right.
It was maybe 100 degrees out with, 1,000% humidity. It felt like 120. So I'm sweating through my shirt. I don't like to wear shorts.
Same.
So I got jeans on. I got a black T-shirt. I'm like, oh, God.
Wayne Campbell.
I'm like, oh, God. So we go up to 6th Street. I see to my left is where the Comedy Mothership is up there. We make it right. We go into this Casino El Camino. Really cool place. Like, really cool. Look that up. Casino El Camino. Very cool place. Cool vibe.
it's a good name.
Casino. Oh, yeah. 4.5 stars. People love it.
Yeah, it was great.
Right.
And Tommy and I were in there. We were maybe one of, 2 of 10 people that were in there. Got to talk to the bartender. Cool. Walk back to the, actually, no, we took a car back. I'm like, I ain't walking back.
What burger did you have? Do you remember? They have like a buffalo burger, LA burger, Amarillo burger.
I don't know. Just a regular.
Okay.
Just a regular burger. Terrific.
They don't
I
have a regular burger.
don't know what I got.
You got a hot dog?
No, I didn't get a hot dog.
You had a burger.
KC, little.
No, it was not. No, it was not. It doesn't matter.
Fries?
It doesn't matter.
I'm
no
stunned.
fries.
Everything matters.
No fries.
What size?
I didn't want extra carbs.
Oh my God!
Oh, look at you.
He was drinking.
I wanted to look.
He was
Yes.
drinking.
I wanted to look good. It's radio. Nobody cares.
I didn't want to be bloated.
Yes.
I had a lot of people to impress.
This is your first time going to this convention, right?
Yeah, so it's called Morning Show Boot Camp. So it's morning shows from around the country and a conference for 3 days. Mm-hmm. You can imagine what that would be like.
Oh yeah.
200 plus morning show people all together. No egos.
Outbidding each other?
Nobody trying to outdo each other. Not at all.
No.
Oh my gosh.
Leave
what
your
a-
ego at the door. And we did go to the mixer, the welcome party, the morning show welcome party, which was sponsored by Odyssey, one of our competing radio companies, and Cash Bar. I go, you got to be kidding me. Cash Bar? I go, Cash Bar?
I gonna pay for all that?
I thought this
Cash
thing was
bar.
sponsored here.
Cash Bar. What's the point?
Right.
Did you go
Hors
back?
d'oeuvres? Anything?
No.
Oh Lord.
I go, Odyssey, you suck. I yell, you boo! You suck.
And this.
So I met up with Woody and went to the rooftop bar and drank up there.
How's Woody doing?
Great.
Was it just him?
Hey, with another guy from his show. So, had some rooftop drinks, went down to the regular bar, and then went out that night to I forget where we went to, but it was okay. It was a bar that I could go to anywhere else, except it's 1,000 degrees when you walk there.
Did you guys get turnt?
Well, we'll turn. We didn't. You know what? We didn't get after it too much though,
Okay.
because we had a full day of morning show boot camp on Thursday.
Bring out the panels.
Full day.
What time's the
Bring out
start?
the olives.
8:30. 8:30 with the welcome assembly. Then at 9:30 you had the quote unquote talent showcase.
What is that?
These are all like, so you sit in a conference and you sit in the ballroom. You know where they got all the chairs set up and you sit there and you
desks.
listen, and the desks, and you listen to the panels.
Yeah.
So there was the talent showcase. Then there was a panel called Airwaves and Algorithms. Why radio can't afford to stay on the sidelines. Then we had a lunch break. Returned back at 1:15 for the local audio video podcast opportunity panel. Missed that one. Then dealing with disasters at 2:15.
Did you go to that?
I did because Woody was on that panel.
Somebody came up and said, okay, this is dealing with disasters. When a disaster happens, hit the dump button.
Hold up. Woody is on the panel for dealing with disasters.
Well,
I mean, wasn't he a disaster for most bosses?
I'm going to be
for about
honest
a
with you.
decade there?
This was about if tragedy strikes your city, because he had a broadcast with the California wildfires.
Well, yes.
Oh, that.
You jerks.
All right, that's
yeah.
we're
We would
insensitive
feel bad now, huh?
bags.
No, not
Hey
at
man,
all.
there's
bad now,
disaster
huh?
You presented it
everywhere,
terribly.
Okay,
No.
let's
Feel
not.
bad now, huh?
We thought we were
Wasn't it-
talking
We
about
had
radio
tornadoes.
emergencies.
It wasn't his current tragedy.
He's got no current tragedy.
I saw something there was something going around TikTok. A woman, influencer, crying on TikTok.
Oh, yeah.
But it was the dumbest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, he's dealing with that.
Okay.
He's dealing with disaster.
That is, yeah.
That's very mild disaster. He's doing great if that's his biggest worry right now.
No, it was like, Texas with the floods down there and being on radio when there is a disaster in your area, that was quite an interesting panel.
Did you just raise your hand and go, excuse me, we have Steve Templeton in St. Louis?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
Then there was the winning with visual content panel. Then there was, the battle of the bits.
Oh, that was real.
The battle of the bits. That's where your favorite radio pros go head to head, pitching their best contest ideas for prize money and bragging rights. We listened. You could have won $1,000 for that one.
Did you participate in that?
No, I didn't know about it.
Oh.
You definitely knew about it. We talked about it before you left.
Yeah, but I didn't know you had to submit anything. Nobody
you-
told me anything.
Bring like a notebook. What are you doing? Are you in the back? Are you in the middle? In every
He's
panel?
nursing a hangover. He's like,
I wasn't hungover
He
that
was
day.
shooting spit wads out of a big pen shaft.
Was Tommy with you the whole time?
Yeah.
Okay, so you two are sitting at a desk taking
sitting
it
at a
in
desk.
and probably mumbling comments to each other.
And texting each other like little kids.
Yeah. All right.
Like, get a load of this person, or stop being a puss, or whatever. Somebody was crying up there. I think I wrote, stop being a puss.
With that many morning show people in one place, I would imagine there was a high fedora count at some point.
A lot of black T-shirts.
Somebody was crying?
Yeah.
Wow.
I was looking at the, because I follow the Morning Show Boot Camp on Instagram. You can follow the hashtag and stuff for each year. And so I was popping in to see if I could see you in the background of any photo, because I knew you were not getting your photo taken per se, but I was like hoping to see Rizz and our crew like in the background.
The photographer came up.
Oh, God.
And was going to take a picture. It was me, Tommy, and Woody. And she took a picture. I go, where are you posting that?
I'm not supposed to be here.
She's like,
That's what you
what?
should have said.
Sir, everybody doesn't mind. What are you talking about?
The FBI wants to know where you're posting that.
Oh, no.
I go, where are you posting that?
She goes, nowhere, I guess. God. These
She
people are
goes,
crazy.
It's like, you're the only one that cares where I'm posting
I
it.
don't know, man.
Amazing.
Egomaniacs want your picture taken.
Because I don't should post Instagram or Facebook and go, don't post that picture.
Oh, my.
Aw,
Cool. So now she has to
man.
make a note that
Yeah, now we can't
picture
post
number
these guys.
1128 can't be posted.
Did I wear my name tag? Yes, I did.
Did you just say Rizz or Scott Rizzuto?
It's Scott Rizzuto, KPNT St. Louis. Okay, so then there was there was another mixer after at 5 o'clock. Skip that. I was like, nah.
We've mixed enough.
We've mixed enough. Then we had the Hubbard dinner that night. Our great president of programming, Greg Strassel.
Oh, big dogs.
All the Hubbard personalities that were there. There were maybe 5 or 6 of us that were there. Went out to dinner.
Nice.
It was very nice. Really enjoyed talking with a guy named Kevin Ralston, who does mornings at our station down in West Palm. He lives in Boca.
He's living your dream.
He's living my dream.
That's,
I'm like, oh, dude. I'm like, you are. And this guy, super cool guy.
Ugh.
Chill.
Gold necklace, gold chain. Tell us.
I wonder what he says about us to other people.
I know.
Just
Did you say bad
super
things?
Cool
We
guy.
exchanged phone numbers. I'm like, we're buddies now.
All right.
You better not leave early to
We're
go
buddies
to Boca.
now.
I'm pissed.
It's happening. I can tell by his tone.
I know.
Yep.
You're too excited.
He was the most relaxed person at Morning Show Boot Camp.
He was probably-
because he lives in Boca. His daughter is like Tommy Hilfiger's
what?
nanny.
Model? Oh, what?
Oh, yeah.
Dang.
Your daughter could
He
be
needs
the
a nanny?
for rich
Yeah.
designers?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not thrilled about how excited
Your
you are
wife
right
would
now.
be
Oh,
excited
my
about
God.
that too
He
because
was
she
like,
loved the fashion
Dude, it's so cool down there. He goes, I love it. I forget, he's from Ohio somewhere.
Yeah, of course.
He's been there for 20 years. He loves it.
Wow.
I don't like your enthusiasm right now.
Oh,
You
dude,
are
we
not
hung.
retiring early or going down there.
I sat next to him,
Nice.
put my hand on his leg.
What?
Was it tan?
There's a lawsuit now?
So we had some drinks, at the Hubbard dinner. Didn't get too much after it.
Okay.
But then Thursday night into Friday, at the hotel, at the bar.
Yes.
Now Moon's been to this hotel that I'm talking about. It's a huge bar downstairs. It was on. It was happening,
What?
and everybody congregated down there
Yeah.
at the bar. All the morning show people after they got done with their respective company dinners, and it was a scene. It was so loud, and it was everybody trying to speak over each other.
DJ? Like-
Everybody was out DJing each other.
Yeah.
The iHeart people had their little section. Odyssey had their little section. Me and Tommy, had our own little Hubbard area. Mm-hmm. We were kind of the
It was like the Commons in high school.
and everybody was kind of floating around.
Right.
It was cool. I'm like, man, and now I'm looking. I go, okay, amongst the radio people, there are a lot of cops. I go, I think these are gay cops.
What?
Yeah,
Gay cops?
How can you tell?
I don't know. I'm like, these are gay
Because
cops.
they're like, woo, woo.
Wait a minute. Like actual police officers? What are we talking about?
Actual police officers, because I guess at the hotel there was a convention.
But how do you know their sexual preferences?
Were they wearing shorts?
Well, all cops are a little gay, right?
It was the LGBTQI plus conference for criminal justice professionals.
Let's go.
You're kidding me.
Nice.
You are getting turned.
So, morning show people, a lot of gay cops. And then you go, oh, there's another group here.
Oh, here comes
The Portland Timbers MLS team.
here comes the
Heck
soccer
yeah.
team.
Now comes the soccer players. I go, this is crazy.
That's awesome.
Awesome.
The nerds, the
So-
jocks, and everyone in between.
And everybody else. It was wild. And you had some people just out of their minds drunk. A lot of like heads of particular organizations that you go, oh, that person. That's interesting. So I went to bed. You could tell like the East Coast and Central people started going to bed at the same time.
Oh yeah, crashing out earlier.
Crashing out, and you got a lot of the Mountain and West Coasters, the Mountain Times and West Coast timers, the Pacific time.
Yeah.
So they were up a little longer. Because remember, these were all morning show people. We get up early. I lasted about 1:30. I went to bed after Tommy.
Good for you.
Which
And
is
our boss Tommy is, he's an expert.
It's a near impossible feat to outdo Tommy.
I outdid Tommy.
Whoa.
That's impressive. Honestly, we should have a medal. The show
Yes.
trophy for
Get
that.
a certificate printed up.
Okay.
So, all I know, I had to be at the panel the next day because our president of programming, Greg, was on a panel. So, like, Tommy's like, dude, if there's one panel you need to go to, it's the one he's on. So I'm like, okay, got it. So I got up to my room. Was the room spinning a bit? Sure.
Oh, no.
Sure.
Well, that's how all the rooms are in Austin.
Yeah, they're in those.
Sure. Sure, it was spinning a bit. So I kick off my clothes, splash. Splash the. Oh, this gets even better. This is typical Rizz right here. So kick off my clothes.
Yeah.
I crawl into bed. I go, okay, I gotta. I'm still kind of like, I'm like jacked up, like, ugh. And still got some adrenaline going. So I look now on the nightstand. I go, ooh, it looks like sleep spray, and it's a little cardboard like little vial, like little spray vial.
Yeah, some
So I go,
coriander or something.
I go,
spray on your
ooh,
pillowcase.
melatonin.
Oh,
I'll spray this in my mouth.
I go, ooh, this is a nice hotel.
Yeah.
A couple squirts of melatonin, like at home.
Into your mouth.
man.
Into my mouth. Oh no,
idiot!
it was.
It was poopery.
What a drunk idiot!
It was for your pillow.
Yeah, it's a pillowcase spray. Like
I
any normal human being would know that.
I had no idea.
You're like poisoning
I'm like,
yourself.
It's like alcohol makes you stupid or something.
Kind of tastes like lavender.
Also, like other people have spritzed, right? Like that's like
No, it was in a
Oh,
little.
it's
It was
for
a,
yourself.
it was an individual.
Okay, thank God.
okay.
Like
It's on
it
a
was in
little
a cardboard thing.
which looks just like a cologne sample.
There's
There are a lot of contextual
God.
clues that this was not to go in your mouth.
It probably said "do not
Yeah.
eat" as well.
It probably did. It probably did.
Also,
Probably
what-
said it in big letters.
What hotel have you been to that's given out melatonin Banaka? That's not a thing.
No.
It
There
should
was
be
no
now.
hotel I stayed at where they gave out lavender spray.
But knock it out.
love that.
So
Trademark.
I sprayed that in my mouth, and I went.
Knock you out.
Sometimes they give you the little roll-on for your temples.
I go, oh boy, that is lavender. Oh God.
Hey,
Good stuff.
Little alcohol in there, though. You probably got a little drunker.
No, I couldn't get the taste out of my mouth. I had to rebrush my teeth.
Wow.
It's like, what an idiot.
Your
pretty
wife's
nasty.
like, God, I can't leave him to his own.
Did it sober you up pretty quick?
How naked
Yeah.
were you when you did this?
I was just in boxers.
all the way.
That makes it funnier.
Yeah.
It makes it funnier that you're in your boxers, like dancing around your hotel room. And like, a little fresh.
Being a little,
That's a little fresh for daddy.
spraying there and spraying down into your boxers.
No,
Great.
so if
Sleepy time.
there was a trail of clothes from the door, like to the bed, like I kicked off my shoes.
You're like
Like high
Joaquin
heels.
Phoenix and the Joker on the stairs.
I kicked off my shoes, like my pants, like belt. I was wearing two shirts, took shirt off, and it was like,
Oh, Lord.
ooh. And I went, I think I said it out loud. Ooh, melatonin. This is a nice hotel.
Don't mind if I do.
Five sprays.
You really wanted to sleep.
5 sprays. And I was like, Oh, God.
Was it just dead quiet too, or was the TV on?
No, it was dead quiet.
Oh God.
Dead quiet.
I don't know why, but that makes it worse.
I wound up falling asleep, and I guess they're, of course, outside my window. They're building a convention center, so that work gets started at 7:15.
Beeps and cranes and stuff.
Yeah. So I was up in time to get to Friday's first panel, which was the radio's exclusive air talent study. Went to that one. Then there was the next panel, which was how to love radio without losing yourself.
Did you go to that one?
I left that one. I
Give me the
walked out of
notes.
that one.
He lost himself.
Now, does this sound like me? Austin-based therapist and somatic practitioner, Melissa Grogan. She's on stage for an honest, practical conversation about how to stay engaged in your career without losing yourself in the process. I stood up and went, nope, and walked out.
Next.
And I was there for the radio roundtable with our president of programming, Greg. It was
Good.
wonderful.
You made it.
Missed the awards lunch at noon.
I'm sorry, man.
Missed the awards lunch. Went to go get tacos at a Tex-Mex place. Delicious. And then there was Masters of the Mic was the next one.
Oh, you had to rush back for that.
Rush back for that
They
one.
need me.
And then left in the middle of the panel called Life Beyond Radio. And then went back to the airport.
Because you already have a word
I was
for
like,
that.
we're done here.
It's Boca.
We're done. So that was my morning show boot camp experience. It was there were some takeaways. Met a lot of nice people.
Well, your first takeaway was that you're not going back to Austin.
Yeah, and does that count as actually visiting Austin?
Oh, going in for work and partying?
Yeah, I mean, but I didn't. But I partied more at the hotel.
No, it doesn't. You didn't get out. You didn't go to Terry Black's, did you?
I didn't.
Oh my gosh! Really?
Austin.
That
Yeah,
was the only mission you
Yeah,
had.
but it was so the line was so long. We
Cry
had
me a river.
reports.
Reports.
We had reports from the scene. We did have we went to a place called Ironworks. Was terrific.
I haven't heard about that place.
Terrific. No, Terry Black. What's Terry Black's and Franklin's were the big
Those are the
barbecue
two.
places.
Franklin's is the one Segura's always talking about. It's kind of a Tex-Mex fusion place.
Terry
The
Black. The
legit
line
Austin-
was so bad for it. We had things to do. Plus, it just wasn't me. Like I didn't have full control over where we went.
I see.
You know what I mean? Especially if the boss was throwing his credit card down.
That's
right?
nice.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
You're right. You follow that card.
Yep.
Yeah.
That card
Where's
is
that
pretty
card?
cool.
Where does that card want to go to lunch?
Excuse me, where's Tommy's card? You
Wherever
looking
the
for Tommy?
booze is flowing.
You
Where
looking
does
for
that
Tommy?
card? Where does that card want to go to lunch?
You looking for
Thank
Tommy? No, I'm looking for Tommy's card.
Okay, which begs this question. What does visiting a state entail? Or visiting a city? Does it mean a full trip with sightseeing? Is it just spending the night there? Is it driving through it? Is it
that's
is it having a what do you need to do in order to say you've been to a place?
That's actually really interesting you say that. We just had that conversation as a family. So 2 of the kids went up with us. And first of all, my son, and I hope I'm not calling him out here too much, but 15-year-old kid. And, dude, I just realized, like, he's been a lot of places, way more so than the average 15-year-old boy. He doesn't know where anything is. Geographically, I'm going to say disabled. Like, he has, like, no ability to understand geography. And he even talks about this. He's like, Dad, I don't know what this. And I said, you're coming up to Chicago with us. And he goes, yeah, where's that? And I was like, oh, it's just north, a couple hours. And he goes, is it a state? Is it a what? And I was
What?
Like, I was
Geographically challenged.
yeah, I was like, brother, no, not challenged. Like, there's no ability there. And I go, it's a city, man. It's like New York. It's like a huge city. It's above us. And he goes, yeah, in what country? And I go, it's in our country, man.
What?
So like we're going on
the third biggest city in the
right. And then when we're there, he like sees a couple things and goes, oh man, they got one of these things in this other place that I've been. And I said, no, they don't.
Listen,
it's only
I can't
here.
Make fun. I sprayed lavender pillow spray in my mouth.
Everybody's got their challenges.
Yeah.
And he goes, oh, that's only here? And I go, yeah. And he goes, oh, I've been here before. I was like, I know, you've been here a bunch of times. And he goes, oh, wow, weird. Yeah, this place is cool. I've been here a few times. And I was like, dude, And then he said, how many times have you been here? I said, probably about 100. But then I realized I've only been there leisurely in high school. I haven't been there on a
Right,
day
you were
off.
up there for work. I mean,
Yeah.
you played a show.
You're
So
in,
what
you're
is
out.
it?
So does it count?
Yeah, I think so.
I mean, you went to Austin for work. You just said that it
We went
didn't kinda
shopping.
count.
You ate food there.
I think I could say I went to Austin.
Absolutely, you went to Austin. I mean, to me, it's if you get out of the car, you have a meal, you have some activity besides a gas station.
A meal counts?
You have to have a meal.
I think a meal is what makes it official that you have been somewhere.
If
Do you have
I
to
would-
walk?
I think you have to walk a little bit.
Yeah.
You got to be out of the car. You can't be eating in the car and consider
But
that. I've been to
layover does
Austin.
not count.
Right.
Layover does
No.
If you stay in the airport, that does not count.
No, that's like a no man's land.
Yeah.
I honestly
it's
feel like,
Neutral
Yeah,
territory.
yeah.
I feel like there needs to be 2 destinations. I don't care what they are, but like 2 neighborhoods preferably, and you visited a city. If you just go and stay at your hotel and walk across the street, go to a conference, walk back across the street to your hotel, take an Uber back to the airport and leave, you're pushing saying you visited a city.
Right.
To me, I feel like if you've gone to a couple different establishments, hit a couple of mainstays, you know what I mean? Like if you
Yeah.
go to a city and you're like, all right, I stayed at my hotel, I went to this famous restaurant, then I went across town on one day and I went and visited this whatever museum, or I went and saw this specific thing, the Bean in Chicago, if you will. But I also went to like one of the neighborhoods. Like I didn't just
So okay, I
I went
was
to
on
New York. I
6th
went
Street.
to Times Square, but I also went to Little Italy. Cool, you've been to New York.
So I was on 6th Street. I walked to a couple bars, saw Waymo, saw a naked homeless woman,
You been to Austin?
Yep.
experienced the heat.
Yeah, you went to Austin.
I went to Austin. You know, there are some people that think flying over a place counts
Right.
as being there. And those people are idiots. I also think you need to eat a meal there. You need to be, in order to visit a city, you need to eat a meal.
But it can't be like Chipotle. You have to eat a meal at somewhere.
A local establishment?
One of their
Yeah,
staples.
you can't just like have Hardee's in
Hardee's in Tulsa.
Fresno and be like, well, I've pretty much seen Fresno inside out. I had Hardee's there on a layover.
I don't know
Like,
if
you can
I
eat a meal in
agree.
an airport.
I feel like you can eat crap food, that's everywhere, because you're physically stopping in the city
having a
and
meal.
eating. You're doing something. You're having an activity, or it's like you, like you go shopping. Maybe you don't eat a meal, but you go down the street and you shop at a store. You've been to the place. You've had an experience.
But I'm saying I think you need 2 of those things for me. You shopped at a local store and you had a meal somewhere. If you just eat at a Hardee's in Omaha, Nebraska, because you were driving through and you pulled off the road, have you been to Omaha?
No, it needs to be a combo of different things. Like
I agree.
you have to have a meal and walk the streets.
Or go to an event.
Or go to an event or see. It can't be just one thing.
If it's a drive-through, then you passed through.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely a layover doesn't count. So get the hell out of here with that.
Well,
No,
You know
I
what
mean,
you
like
do?
a layover where you don't leave the airport. That don't count.
it kind of depends.
It depends on what.
Like how many hours?
So what if you are somewhere out of the country, like a totally different place? For instance, Macau. I've been to the Macau airport 2 or 3 times and sat in there for 8 to 12 hours. And Macau is like, it's the Vegas of Asia. And it's
You've
kind of
been
right
in the
there on
Macau airport. You can't say you were in the country.
I think we left the airport briefly and had like a meal just outside of the airport.
Okay, well,
But I
It's a
didn't,
gray
I didn't
area.
do any of the
Lugu.
casinos or any of that kind of stuff. But I saw the city. You know what I mean?
it's a gray area.
I'm eating, I'm looking at the city, and then we're right back in the airport and flying somewhere else.
I do have to tell you guys about my trip back, like on my flight home. So we get to the airport. We're flying back on Friday evening. And I talked to my wife. She's in Florida. She said, have a good trip. See you tomorrow. She was coming back in Saturday. I was flying in Friday night, trying to figure out, all right, we got to get the dogs, all that stuff. Got off the phone with her. Again, I'm with Tommy the boss. We're through security, and my phone rings, and it comes up as Wells Fargo.
Oh.
It says Wells Fargo on my phone. So, okay, it's interesting. Let it go to voicemail. No voicemail. Minute later, call back. Oh, okay. Let me pick it up. It's a woman on the other end. And she says, hey, this is the Wells Fargo Fraud Department. She says, do you have a credit card ending in the last 4 numbers? I go, no, I don't. So let me check my cards in my wallet. No, I don't have a card in those last 4 numbers. She goes, did you apply for a Wells Fargo credit card in June? I go, no, I did not.
Oh, no.
She says, well, we're calling to inform you that somebody took a credit card out in your name and attempted to purchase a firearm in California. And I got numb for a second. I go, oh, my God. She says, yeah, somebody stole your identity and tried to purchase a firearm. Now, mind you, I'm in the airport. I'm with Tommy, the boss. Tommy's like, I'm going to go to the bar. I'm like, I got to get in a spot. We had about 45 minutes till we're boarding. I go, let me try to find a spot. The woman goes, hey, you need to get in an area where I could talk to you. Because it was very loud. And I go, oh, my God, yeah, let me go off. She goes, yes, this is a very serious thing. And she says, purchasing a car, purchasing a firearm with a fraudulent card is a federal offense. And, it's a Homeland Security issue. And you need to get this figured out. I go, well, what do I do?
Yeah.
What do I do? She goes, well, the firearm purchase attempt was in Temple City, California. I go, I've never heard of Temple City. And I said, how do I know this is really Wells Fargo? She goes, look up the number. So I looked up the number, and I go, it was a Wells Fargo phone number. So I'm waiting for the hey, here you need to give this information to me to get this sorted out. Get the sort out. Never. I said, I'm not giving any information over the phone. She goes, oh, no. I need you to contact the Temple City Police Department. And you need to file a police report. And she's telling me this all over the phone.
Right.
And she said, because this is a Homeland Security issue, your bank account and all your assets are going to be frozen until this is worked out.
Oh, no.
Then, mind you, I'm in the airport. I'm traveling with my boss. I sprayed lavender in my mouth.
48 hours ago.
Less than 48 hours ago. Less than 24 hours ago. Okay? I'm tasting lavender.
Oh, no.
It's hot. Okay? And now I got a woman saying my bank account is going to be frozen because somebody stole my identity and attempted to purchase a firearm under a credit card that I never took out. And I hearken back to, Moon is going through a lot of stuff with his brother with the stolen identity situation.
Yeah, that's a mess.
Mm-hmm. And it's a mess. And you hear these horror stories, and you never think it's going to happen to you. But I'm like, it's happening to me.
If this comes full circle and it's the naked woman from the street, I'm going to be very impressed.
I wish it was. She's like, you need to contact. She goes, I don't want any information. She goes, you need to contact
Temple Hill.
Temple City.
Temple City.
She goes, here's the zip code if you want to verify that too. I go, oh my God. I'm like, what? I'm like, what's the next step? She said, sir, and she kept yelling at me that she couldn't hear me. I'm like, I'm in an airport. She goes, you need to get into a spot where we could talk. I go, I'm in an airport. Well, I mean, I'm getting frustrated. I go, what do you want from me? I could barely understand her.
This is Friday?
This is Friday. Friday evening. I go, what do I have to do? She's like, well, you need to contact the police department over there, and, they'll give you a number, and then you give us the number, and she's like, we could connect you. And I go, okay, now I'm like,
Yeah, that sounds easier. Hold on, sir. Let me connect you. And then, hello, Temple City Police Department.
Is this the same person?
No.
Is this the same person?
How can I help you?
I go, miss, I don't have time. I don't have time for this.
Come on,
I'm getting on the plane. And she goes, well, what time do you land? I go, I should be on the ground around 8 o'clock.
Why does she? It's a weird question.
It was a very weird question. Now I'm starting like...
Super weird, right? When do you land?
When do you land?
Get out of here.
Right. I said around 8 o'clock. She goes, we'll call you back. we'll put an extension on the time when your assets are going to be frozen. I go, now I'm getting scared.
Oh, how good. This is sweet of
Now
him.
I'm getting scared. And then she goes, don't tell anybody.
What?
Oh, no way.
Don't tell anyone.
Just keep this between
Oh, my God.
you and Wells Fargo.
The only way you're going to have to take out a prepaid credit card in order to get this rectified.
And she goes, don't tell anybody. I go, you bitch.
You bitch.
She had me on the phone for 15 to 20 minutes.
That sucks.
So is that convincing?
She had me on the phone for I called Wells Fargo and I go, hey, listen, I go, you got somebody using this number. And they go, yeah, I guess it's called spoofing, where they could make a phone number look like, because this was a Wells Fargo branch in San Francisco. It's a 415 number. So they could spoof that number and make it look like they're calling from there. I mean, I came back from this ordeal with this woman on the phone. I was in a full sweat.
Yeah.
Tommy the boss is sitting at a bar in the airport drinking a glass of rosé.
Just having.
Everything go okay there, Rizz?
Talking about
He goes,
two opposite
Tommy.
states of mind. What an opposite state of mind that is.
He was the ultimate chill. And I was in a full sweat. He goes, you all right, bro?
He's like, have a rosé.
Tommy's
He
like,
goes, you want a
Huggy
drink?
Bear.
I go, no. Get me an iced tea. I need to hydrate. I'd lost all fluids. Guy, honestly, because again, I hearken back to what Moon is going through currently with his brother.
Yeah.
And, you hear about identity theft all the time. And I told the Wells Fargo people, I go, like the real ones. I go, hey, this is like a very convincing.
Yeah, they're
This
good
is a very
at it.
convincing scam.
Other than yelling at you and then telling you to keep it quiet.
And what time do you land?
Someone's out there boofing your number, Wells Fargo.
Well, they said they knew about it. They're like, oh, we know, we're trying to get it figured out. I said, if you get a young person, if you get an older person,
Yeah.
that really, there's like a couple different levels of it. First, they get you with the, oh my God, somebody stole my identity. And then they put an urgency on, hey, we're going to freeze your bank account. And then they put a crime has been committed. So there's like different layers of getting you to believe the scam.
Yeah.
And the verification of the number. Just saying, like, go ahead and look it up.
She said, yeah, go ahead, look it up. And I looked up the number. I go, damn it, it's a real number.
It's Wells Fargo.
It says Wells Fargo. Like I Googled it, and it's there, and there it is.
That's wild.
And there it is. So guess what? She called back the next day.
Ooh.
And you had just been to Battle of the Bits, so you knew exactly what to do.
Well, I was home at this point, and it was the same number that came up, and I go, yeah, I went, hello?
Was it Susan again?
Same woman.
What was her name?
I don't know. And, she's like, is Scott Rizzuto there? I said, no, this is his father. We'd spoken yesterday, and I said, he had told me what happened. He's with the FBI right now.
Oh.
And then she hung up, and that was it.
Awesome.
Oh, my
Good job.
gosh. Should we try to call it right now?
No, because the number is from a real
Oh, okay.
Wells Fargo San Francisco branch. And they said, listen, if it were true, whatever she said, like let's say it were true, they would never they would have you come in. They would never do anything on the phone like that. They would never ever on the phone tell you to do something like that.
So good.
I mean, it looked legit, and it sounded everything she was saying. She knew my Gmail account.
That's wild.
Which she probably got my number and Gmail account off some. She probably works for whoever, and they got my information off the dark web somewhere.
Yep.
Yeah. Sometimes I wonder if a percentage of these are perpetrated by the same companies who are selling you identity lock stuff. Do you know what I mean? Like my conspiracy brain goes to are all these real? Or sometimes you get in phone calls and then 3 days from now you're going to get an ad for identity theft prevention, a company, TrueLock, and you're going to go for it. And it's like they just got a little call center of people. Like, all right, you call them, and then 2 or 3 days from now, we're going to call and offer them some identity, peace of mind.
That would be productive.
Peace of mind for just $35 a month subscription.
Well,
I don't know,
that's
man.
my theory with all the leaks. Like our government to all the big websites, they've all leaked our information so many times. And then my theory is that, they're in cahoots with those companies to sell you the security thing.
Listen, I don't know, but again, I'd like to think that when it comes to scams like that, I would never get had.
Yeah.
But man, she had me on the phone for 20 minutes
Yeah, you got had.
and had me in a panic.
You didn't get fully had, but you got had.
It was leading up to the next step. It was going to get to the next step.
Yes,
Listen, I make fun that, I get fooled by some of these internet memes or, this is not true or AI fools me. But I'm telling you, this was a legit scared the hell out of me scam.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's an uncomfortable feeling, too. It's just knowing that, like, X amount of steps fooled you.
Yeah.
Well, Anna just makes everything run so inefficiently because even when you do have a real problem that comes up, you have to go and validate that it's a real problem. You have to go like, no, I'll call my representative locally or whatever.
Yeah.
And so you have to actually stop, which is fine. Everybody should do that. You should never, if they come to you, take down some notes and then you engage and try and fix the problem on your end. Like, I'm never answering anything like that comes up.
Yeah.
I'm never talking to somebody. You did the right thing. I mean, you were worried, but
As I was talking to this woman going, what do? I was numb.
yeah.
There was a feeling over me. I remember staring out the window, and I was tucked in a corner because it was the quietest spot of the airport I could find.
In fetal position, saying, no, don't freeze my account.
Hey, the good news is that person that called you, for a while, the rest of that day was freaking out because the feds, and I'm sure it's not the first time that somebody's reached out to the feds.
No, I'm sure
She
it's
ain't freaking out. She's sitting in a chair doing a farm job.
Yeah, they're
overseas.
They're all overseas. They got these. You ever see the videos of the scammers getting scammed?
Yes, it's incredible.
Where a guy will hack there, and I could see you right now, and I know what you're doing, and I see what you're wearing, I know who you are.
And they know the names of the people next to him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's great.
the best.
But I'm telling you, man, if you get one of these, like somebody bought a gun under your name, in a weird city, they're gonna freeze your account. They start throwing these buzzwords out there, and I just was in the corner, sweating, staring out the window, watching the planes come and go at the Austin airport.
This might be the last time I see this.
I just
Wondering
assume.
what the hell.
I think I might actually be getting sued right now, but I won't. I can't know because I won't play ball on the phone when they call.
Yep.
Like the lady's like, we are a collection agency and we need, and I'm like, cool, send someone to my house. And she's like, well, we're trying to avoid sending you a summons. And I go, no, you're going to have to do it, lady.
For who?
I trust no one.
For who?
Well, they can't tell you. Of course, they're always like, it's a debt collection, They're like, are you going to be home at 4 o'clock this afternoon? I go, I'll be here. Send them. I'll be on the front porch, and I'll be happy to sign for my summons. And then they don't come, and she calls back, and she's like, we tried to deliver. And I'm like, no, you
No,
didn't.
you didn't, bitch.
No, you didn't, because I was on the porch ready to sign. And it's like, I might actually be getting sued right now. I have no clue. But they're going to have to. It's going to be a real pain in the ass to get whatever $14 or whatever they're trying to get from me.
We're going to court. So just listen. It's a PSA.
Well, thank you for that.
It's a PSA. Just beware.
Yeah.
They're getting pretty good at these things. They're getting good. And they'll go, you're an idiot for falling for it. Yeah. Okay. Fine.
No, you're not.
Fine.
Is it time we all switch our phone numbers and everything and just
I think it
start
may be
fresh?
time to take my phone away from me. I'm not sure.
And the keys.
And the keys. And it's brought to us by Hot Shot Sports Bar and Grill, the official sports bar of the Rizz Show. Check out their brand new stacked menu at hotshotsnet.com from Greenville, Illinois. Where is that?
Greenville.
It's
Greenville, Illinois.
on that side of the Mississippi.
That is up
Sarah.
North of
by-
Edwardsville, northeast of Edwardsville.
Okay, Sarah Crummel is our team member. Sarah says she is a Rizz evangelist who loves the show, loves the Rizz Show community. Favorite things about the Rizz Show, the energy, how the hosts connect with the audience. Sarah says she loves my charisma and my jokes.
Wow.
Moon's unique perspectives. King Scott's funny twists to every segment. There you go, Scott.
Take that.
Learn's insights and Rafe's infectious energy.
Oh.
Sarah Crummel from Greenville is our Teamers Member of the Day. Get super sweet Teamers Member of the Day soccer jersey. Get yourself signed up 1057thepoint.com/Team Rizz. All right, a couple things after the break. Thing number one, Tanya Haddock. Yes, she's going to jail.
Yeah.
She's going to jail for a while. Also, what the hell is going on at the Francis Howell School District?
Oh, no.
This whole superintendent situation is very, very strange.
What the hell?
Also, we'll get into crap on celebrities. By the way, somebody brings up a great point. That whole scam on the phone thing, that's how The Beekeeper started. If you know the movie The Beekeeper.
I do not.
Oh, man, it all started with a scam call.
Yep.
I am the beekeeper.
Great.
All right, crap on after the break. Learn what he got.
Steven Tyler is in the news for good and for bad. Deaths. Weapons ruled the box office, and do you live with the next Airbud?
All right, we got that. We got your crappy birthdays. We got the porno birthday. All that and more next in your crap on celebrity. Stay there. Program phone number 314-624-3833 or 618-398-3833. The Schreier Air text line, 314-649-DUMB. The Mick Ultra Studio Cams, 1057thepoint.com/Rizz. The socials at RIZZ Show. Your emails, RizzShow at 1057thepoint.com. The entire team's back together. Scott, you were sailing?
I was
last
sailing.
week?
I took a schooner around the Horn of Michigan, and it was a great time on the Liberty Clipper.
Oh, that's what it was called, the Liberty Clipper?
Yeah, it was awesome. No, we got to take a sailboat out, and it's an old school sailboat that I believe this one. There's two of them there, and I think this is one that was General Patton had made for himself. It was like his personal one.
Dude, it was huge. I saw pictures. I was like, you got to hire a captain for that.
Yeah.
Did you hire a captain for it?
Oh, it was a full team. Yeah.
Well, you were with your in-laws, right?
Yeah, I was with
And
the in-laws.
They have some money, right?
Well, no, this was not a very expensive trip.
I mean, if you
How much to rent a sailboat?
wait, okay,
General
it was
Patton's.
about.
cut the music.
Okay. Sorry. There we go. I got
Okay,
it.
to rent General Patton's personal clipper ship, and then to get a captain for it
With a full crew.
with a full crew. Not that expensive.
No, it was only like $30,000. It was.
That's not true.
Did you sit on the poop deck?
Of course I did.
Okay. I just want to make
He
double
swabbed it.
checking.
Yeah.
How
You
much
gotta
was
swab.
it?
No, it was.
And how
there was probably, I'd say, about 40 people total on it. and
Holy
It was
smokes.
we got tickets at a discounted price somehow. I think it was about
Groupon?
$69, $79 each.
Oh, so it wasn't just you.
no. It was
Oh,
Oh, I thought it was like your
I know.
family.
Oh, your pictures were spectacular because it
Thank
made
you.
it look like y'all had a sailboat. It
Well,
was just you.
There's plenty of room, by yourself. It was
Yeah.
kind of
Oh,
nice.
I thought like your family, like
Me
your
too.
in-laws.
Yeah, no,
oh,
I wish it was.
less special.
I wish
I'm sure
it
it
was.
was great.
But he had a tiny. They had a tiny little cannon, and they kept firing back at the other ship, and they would fire back. It was
Oh,
pretty
that's
fun.
cute.
It was a good time, but just getting out there on the lake, and
Yeah.
I do want to. That is a dream for sure. Now is to
To own a giant
pilot
sailboat?
a sailboat. Yeah,
Well, get to it, man.
I've been looking on Marketplace, and there's a lot available.
Get to it, man.
Get
we
to
want,
it.
we want a friend with a
Do
sailboat.
we need the RizzShow Clipper?
Yeah.
Ah, get one of those little sunfish, little sailboats. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
You'll sailor you.
Like the Tommy
Yeah.
from or Black Sheep or Tommy Boy.
Tommy Boy.
Yeah, Tommy Boy.
Oh, like a little ducky?
That could be fun.
I think Sunfish is the brand.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, no, this one was awesome. I got to help pull the sails up. That was neat.
Cool.
Very heavy.
Cool. He's with like the little kids. They get to do that.
Yeah.
I know. It was all these elderly
He was
people and us.
pushing
It was
kids
great.
out of the way.
Guy, I don't want to put the sail up. Well, I'm glad he had a good time. Scott, Scott is red from head to toe. Red.
Yeah.
So Scott does not tan.
Right.
He reds.
So like my kids and my wife were in Florida last week, and they were on the beach, and they came home and they were like all bronze.
Looking great.
Fancy.
My kids got the Italian, they get olive, olive, ooh man, like you pay for a tan like that. Scott is red.
No
Scott
one
is
pays for this.
Red.
I have freckles now on my shoulders.
You
the whole
pay
thing.
for it.
I didn't wear a shirt most of the trip, and I became known as the naked chef because I was only in my swim trunks basically and no shirt. And
Scott's the guy that you see and you go, ooh. You see the guy on vacation, you go, ooh, man, ooh.
He fell asleep out there.
yeah,
I
got close to getting burned a couple times.
Yeah,
but
he's gonna
I
have to
did
be in the
good.
shade most of the time.
Yeah,
Get this man an umbrella.
but man,
We'd use SPF what? SPF
100.
whatever was available. Sometimes it was 60. Sometimes there was. I think there was.
Scott,
100.
that's cooking oil. You
I
don't know
know.
put that on.
You have a pinkish hue, though. There is one level above that, like the drunkard's red. The guy, the guy you see on vacation where you're like, whoa, that's not even supposed to be a color.
Yeah.
Like so red that you're like, go to the hospital,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Full lobster.
We
Yeah.
were at the beach one day, and I saw this little redheaded kid, and I think the parents needed to have child services called because that kid was. It was going to be painful. It looked so bad. I was like, "Come on, guys, get the kid out of this. What are you doing?"
Red's one thing. When they start turning
torturing.
purple, that's the sun poisoning.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It was close to that. But no, it was awesome.
So that's not going to turn into it. Scott can't tan.
No, this will turn into. Actually, if I take my watch off, I finally have a watch line for the
No,
rose.
nice.
Good for you.
So, but that'll last about a day or two till it goes back to bright white and
Boy,
no pigment.
I tell you what, our friend Tanya Haddock.
Yeah.
Our friend Tanya Haddock. Yikes. Yikes. I don't think he'll be. I don't think she'll be in the foreseeable future.
It's not looking good for her.
It isn't good. It's not that it's not looking good. It isn't good.
It's official.
It's official. Headline: Chimp Crazy star sentenced to prison for perjury, obstruction of justice. This is from KSDK. The star of HBO documentaries Chimp Crazy sentenced to nearly 4 years in prison for lying to a federal judge multiple times. 4 years.
I don't think it helped that she did all this stuff, got called into court, and had another chimp in the basement.
Yeah, that tends to hinder.
Got a feeling that was a...
Tanya Haddock she pleaded guilty in March to 2 counts of perjury and 1 count of obstruction of justice for lying when she told a federal judge multiple times that Tonka, the chimpanzee, had died. She was sentenced last Thursday to 46 months of prison. In order to pay PETA $224,000, she was sentenced to 3 years of supervised release. So does that mean when she's out, another 3 years?
It sounds like she's getting a year, or going to serve a year, and then out for 3 years supervised release.
I think it's federal, and you have to serve 85% of federal time.
Ooh.
So 39 months, provided she's good, plus 3 years.
Well, they said,
formal supervision
so it's plus 3 years.
Yeah.
You sure?
So it's 46 months
I'm
plus
99% sure.
plus 3 years.
But is
of
supervised release, is that the one where you have to spend the nights in jail, there's it's like a quote-unquote jail house?
No, like weekend jail?
Yeah.
Is this where you live with
No.
Tommy Lee Jones?
Are you
Is this
sure?
an ankle
No, this
monitor?
is like you need to check in with your probation officer, I believe.
Okay.
But that's probation.
But I think because it's federal,
It's
call it
called
something else.
supervised release.
Listen,
see here.
I haven't been to prison, so I don't know these terms.
Text in if you have.
I want to know why she has to pay PETA. How's that get? How did
Because
they get
that was part of the original situation.
How did that?
The perjury charge stems from statements she made in court regarding Tonka, a former animal actor featured in several Hollywood films in the 90s, including George of the Jungle, Buddy, and Babe Pigs in the City. During a legal battle over custody of Tonka, Haddock provided a written declaration on August 16, 2021, under penalty of perjury that Tonka had died. On May 30th, 2021, Tonka died. Haddock said in the declaration, "On that same date, my husband cremated Tonka's body. After the cremation, he gave me Tonka's cremated remains. Since then, I have retained and continue to retain Tonka's remains." She repeated a similar claim in writing on December 27, 2021, and again in sworn testimony on January 5th, 2022. So she lied 3 times. She said in a sworn statement went in, and I opened the cage door, and Tonka was dead. He was dead. We took him around and let the chimps say goodbye. District Court judge denied PETA's motion for civil contempt based on Haddock's testimony, but less than 5 months later, the court received evidence and Tonka was still alive. So PETA has an ongoing lawsuit against Haddock and her husband, Jerry, over the $224,000 in attorney's fees and court costs that a judge issued in favor of PETA in 2023. While serving a search warrant in their home, police found another chimp in violation of a consent agreement with PETA that she never own a chimp again, taken into custody ahead of Thursday's sentencing. So, yeah, it looks like that's it for Tanya.
Man.
Yeah, we got a text from Monkey Man Dan, and he said that she got a 3-level enhancement from the judge at sentencing for having another chimp. Whatever that means. Like, whatever the sentencing guidelines were going to be,
he got threefolded?
He upped it threefold because of her violating. So that hurt her a lot.
From what I understand,
I don't know what that means.
From what I understand, she was maybe not going to do any jail time for what she was going through with lying and stuff like that. Probably just supervised release, but then having the other chimp.
I think that might have been what got her.
That was the icing on the cake, and the judge is like, nah, that's enough.
Can't perjure yourself.
Not don't just perjure yourself, but she could have possibly been given another opportunity, and then another chimp. Come on.
I have an addiction, sir. Yeah.
I mean, she was here with us.
For all the law professionals that are saying supervised release is the same as probation, there's an article titled, "How is supervised release different from probation and parole?"
How is it?
And it starts and talks about how they're very different things. But, all the legal experts.
Is it the same? Is it the same?
It's under the same umbrella.
Spirit.
It's under the same umbrella because it is both. They're both forms of post-incarceration supervision and not replacements for jail time.
Right. So, you got to check in, I'm sure, with your...
Yeah. She got formal supervision, which is that.
Probation, unlike parole and supervised release, can be sentenced instead of prison time. But
it could be a halfway house.
That's probation. Could be.
Well, you going to jail. I think she's there now.
It's closer to parole than it is probation.
Yeah. Formal supervision, you have, planned meetings with a supervising officer.
That's that for Tanya.
Yeah, it sucks for her, man.
It
Sucks for her. Well, kind of your fault. Sorry.
It is. I mean, she was obsessed with monkeys. Obsessed. This is how it got to this point.
It almost seems like lying to a federal judge is a bad idea.
Yeah. I don't think they teach that in school. I blame the education system.
Me too.
Yeah, blame the teachers. Great.
Yeah, speaking of, this situation at Francis Howell is crazy. I don't know. Has anybody followed the story?
I have not, so I'm going to walk in right now to this. I do not know what is going on in Francis Howell.
I also do not. I don't know who Francis Howell is.
The Francis Howell School District out in St. Charles County. So here's the story. I'm going to simplify the story, and parents out there, if you know this story, and I'm getting something wrong or leaving something out, please let us know.
Please.
So the Francis Howell School District, they spent months looking for a new superintendent, and they hired this guy named Mike Dominguez. They hired him in March, and Mike, the new superintendent of the Francis Howell School District, was going to start on July 1st.
Okay.
So hired in March, going to start July 1st. 4 days before his first day, 4 days before he was supposed to start on July 1st, the district said, Mike's arrival in town, it's delayed due to, quote, unforeseen circumstances. Mm-hmm. Fine. He never showed. So for about a month, so now it's July, now it's October. No, it's August. So for about a month, the district would not answer any questions. And the school board met behind closed doors. People would ask, hey, what's with this new guy?
Right.
We haven't seen him, nothing. We're not going to answer any questions. So last Thursday, Mike Dominguez, the new superintendent of the Francis Howell School District, resigned.
Resigned.
Okay. The next day, the school board, they approved a separation deal, a lump sum of $229,166.67.
230 grand for a guy that never started?
This is about 11 months of his $250,000 salary.
Okay.
Holy crap. What?
So the district said, they told families he was stepping away to pursue opportunities better aligned with his family's needs. The agreement says the separation was, quote, mutually agreed upon. And then they said, we are not going to comment any further.
Oh, okay, great. What?
He wasn't here long enough for a cup of coffee, but he's walking around with bags of money?
Yeah.
Okay? So
Killing it.
now everybody's going, what the hell? What?
Yeah.
What?
Spill the tea.
So this was not last Thursday, it was the Thursday before. Thursday before last Thursday. So you're like, what? Something must have happened. Maybe it's shady going on. Maybe he's not allowed to be an educator. Something not allowed to be around kids. I don't know. When you don't answer questions, then the
wheels start spinning.
Then the rumors start and the
Yes.
conspiracy theories and what's going on. So Thursday he resigns. Friday they decide to give him his 11 months of his year salary, so $229,000 and change. Monday, just 3 days after the payout, the Shawnee Public School District in Oklahoma announced Mike Dominguez, its new assistant superintendent.
Wow.
My goodness. So he's doubling up.
So the timing suggests that he was already in talks with Shawnee while negotiating his exit from Francis Howell.
What a move.
Though Shawnee officials haven't said when he applied or whether his sudden exit should concern parents. Francis Howell's board president declined to comment.
How'd he get that bag?
Also, that's how much they make? Wow.
Yeah, no crap.
I think I'm applying for
I can
that.
be super and intendant.
Yeah. I can be superintendent that doesn't show
listen,
up.
I don't know how many schools are under the Francis. I'm not going to comment on how much he makes. That's a tough job.
Well, yeah, I'm saying that's impressive.
It seems like an
It's
easy
impressive to get that much money
Yeah.
with doing nothing.
job. Yeah, it seems like a
easy.
really easy
Yeah.
job. I like that one.
It's a tough job when there's a job.
Like when you could quit a job before you start while looking for another job and then get paid for that first job. Bravo, Mr. Dominguez. You did it. You did it. Bravo.
Yeah, maybe you should be in like teaching business class.
Right. Teach us your
Somewhere.
ways.
Maybe, just
Yeah.
maybe, somebody called the Francis Howell School District under a phone number that looked like Wells Fargo.
Go on.
Someone took out a superintendent in your name. In
We're going to freeze your assets.
Temple
took out
City,
a superintendent
California.
in your name in St. Charles, Missouri, and this is a huge deal.
We're going to need 11
I
minutes.
mean, it is to think about what happened here.
I wonder what I mean, you would assume tax money.
You have to be open about it.
Transparency issues.
I would think.
But
Yeah.
I mean, curious.
Something real. Something smells rotten.
Something smells like cash.
And maybe it's not, but like, obviously that's where our minds are going.
But again, when you go, we got no comment.
Yeah.
We're not going to comment on it.
Yeah.
Then the conspiracy theories.
Well, I mean,
What if it's like a
$240,000 or whatever it is, that's a ton of money to the vast majority of us. So it's gonna
Yeah.
you can't explain that. Like we're all over here just green with envy, and our minds
Well,
are
I wonder
wandering.
if there's some sort of, if it's so simple and lame that it's going to be like he signed some sort of, like they had to close the deal and finalize it by a certain date, or his backup was this other school, and if they didn't finalize some paperwork by a certain time, they owed him the money.
Like he
Some
found a
clause
loop. He
in-
found
some
some kind of
clerical?
loophole.
Yeah, some clerical clause or something
then
hey,
just let us know. We can let go of this.
Yeah.
but that would be kind of egg on their
Well,
face.
and I bring this up, well, not only because it's crazy. This is a crazy story, and I'm trying to keep up with it. But, next week, I know for my kids in Rockwood, school starts. And now you've got teachers who are doing their own back-to-school shopping, spending their own money to get school supplies or asking parents to donate stuff. And you have a guy who's getting $230,000 for doing oogats.
Mm-hmm. What did you say? Is that a pretzel?
For doing nothing.
Oh, say the word again?
Oogats. Look it up. Bravo, Mr. Dominguez. Did after the check cleared, did you go, ta-da, magic?
Maybe the Dubango ate your school fund.
How?
Maybe Domingo's ate your baby.
How could the school district not say anything? Or at least to put parents' minds at ease.
Yeah.
This is crazy.
That's the least you can do.
It's crazy.
Maybe they can't. Maybe the clause was strong in that contract.
Yeah, there's a...
Looks like this is there's a PDA.
I want this man's agent.
People, like you said,
Or an NDA, not a PDA.
You said
That's a different thing.
You said egg on the face. Like a lot of people were like, "Oh, it sounds like they got scammed." Like your Wells Fargo call,
Right? That's what I'm saying.
and that there was a loophole in the contract or something like that, and they got taken.
He had a real good lawyer.
Yes, this guy.
Somebody said, "Did he say ta-da?"
Is he a grifter?
I don't know.
Is this man a grifter?
I don't know anything except for this story, but man, is it fascinating.
Now, let's say you're this guy and you find that, hypothetically, Lern Elwell.
Hi.
Okay, you found the loophole. Mm-hmm. And you find out you could get paid 11 months of your 12-month salary and not have to do a damn thing.
I know.
But and then you get another job. You don't even have to move to St. Charles County, the hellhole that it is.
Number one in St. Charles.
The hellhole that is St. Charles County. Are you taking the money in good conscience?
Not
Knowing
in good
it's
conscience.
coming from a school district? I don't know.
Here's a parent that says, "This is a very shady situation. We never know anything. The worst part is that the board had a vote, and it was a unanimous vote that he get paid for never starting a day in the school district." Is that true? It was unanimous? Or is that how it works? I don't know.
Well, I mean, the school district has to approve.
Right. But it was like unanimous, like everybody on the board voted.
So everybody did.
There's got to be more to it. Like we're obviously we're missing something, but the issue is if you're not going to be transparent, the missing puzzle piece, our imaginations are going to go crazy.
Well, he is now the Shawnee Public School District, Oklahoma, their new assistant superintendent.
Oklahoma also, I think, is like dead last for education. So it's not even like he went to a better place, Or maybe that's what he wanted to do.
Nowhere to go but up.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, maybe, you know what? I'm going to take my skills to the place that needs me most.
I mean, it seems like he bounces from town to town every few years.
Yeah, wow.
Someone put a comment on, I'm looking at like an Instagram post about one of the best legal finesses of all time, and it's his contract. Granted, this is a comment, doesn't mean it means anything, but it says their contracts are guaranteed SLPS and FFSD. I don't know what school districts those are still paying superintendents that no longer hold positions.
Yeah, but here's the thing, though.
He never started.
This guy never started.
Yeah.
He never started. Didn't start.
That's odd.
No showed.
Right.
No showed the first day. And still gets paid.
We're in
Did
the
it
wrong
say if he
business,
took
guys.
the money?
Did they say he took the money?
Yeah, did he, or is he?
I mean, it didn't say he didn't take the money. I mean, that's the whole point. That's the whole point of this controversy is Francis Howell to write a check.
You paid for it.
Good. Yeah, good.
Was it a lump sum?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a lump.
Oh, lump sum?
Yeah, you
Nice.
said lump, I think.
What?
Oh, yeah. There I said lump sum. There it is. Lump sum. $229,166.67.
Sorry, kids. No more textbooks.
Okay. A bit of background on this guy. He led the Garden City, Kansas district for 3 years. A parent there told Channel 4 he was largely absent in his final months, and the staff departures led to settlements totaling nearly $500,000. The district said only that he left at the end of his contract and doesn't discuss personal matters. Before that, he spent 5 years as superintendent in Stratford, Texas, and held principal and assistant principal roles. So he's kind of bounced around a little bit. But, yeah. Hey, free money, huh?
Hey, everybody wins.
Hey.
Except for the kids.
Hey, the kids lose.
Hey, don't have money for decorations for my classroom.
fine.
But this guy, go ahead.
It's fine. All right, today is August the 11th. Back in the day. Let's see what happened today, August 11th. 81 years ago, 1944, four members. Man, this would be a good story to do a deep dive on. Four members of the James Marvin Cosson family were killed when a U.S. Air Force plane accidentally dropped 3 bombs.
What?
On their home in Florida.
Whoa.
I had heard kind of about this. Accidentally, there was some kind of training mission and accidentally dropped the bombs on their home.
And you want to move to Florida.
I do. You don't hear about this stuff happening in Boca, though.
Not in Boca.
41 years ago, 1984, during a sound check for his weekly radio address. Now, we always say, listen, we've got microphones around us. You never know. Hot mic situation. Ronald Reagan, the president at the time, said, "My fellow Americans, I'm pleased to tell you I just signed legislation that would outlaw Russia forever. We begin bombing in 5 minutes." Hot mic, Ronnie. 38 years ago, 1987, Clara Peller died at the age of 86. She was the Where's the Beef lady for Wendy's. During her ad campaign, Wendy's sales jumped 31%.
Very successful.
Very successful. 33 years ago, 1992, the Mall of America opens in Bloomington, Minnesota, with Ray Charles performing America the Beautiful. You ever been?
Yeah.
Never been.
Yeah, there's a venue in there that's actually pretty cool.
That's sweet.
It's kind of pageant-like, has a big old balcony or whatever. And
I hear they have a roller coaster inside.
oh, many
everything.
roller coasters.
Many roller coasters.
The roller coasters are actually pretty dope.
Really?
They got this
In the
Ninja
Mall
Turtle.
of America?
They got this Ninja Turtle things that spins around. They got a Pepsi Crush or something like that roller coaster. Like there's a lot of stuff to do in there. It's really cool having a venue too because your bus parks outside. You're in. And
I'm
then,
I'm going to grab an Orange Julius and just head over to the.
Yeah, you're like, I'm gonna go have dinner, and I'm gonna do this, and maybe I'll go in the submarine and look at some fish.
Great. Mall of America, huh?
And then there's a Benihana there. That was my
Whoa.
only time I had Benihana.
31 years ago, 1994, horror legend Peter Cushing, better known to you young punks as the Grand Moff Tarkin in Star Wars, died of prostate cancer at 81. 17 years ago, 2008, Airbnb was founded. 14 years ago, 2011, Warrant lead singer Janie Lane dies from alcohol poisoning. He was only 47. And 11 years ago today, in 2014, a death that hit us all pretty hard. Robin Williams died.
Hated that.
Yep. 63 and struggling with a form of dementia called Lewy body disease. And he took his own life. And that's what happened back in the day. All right, time to find out what's going on in the world of music and entertainment with your crap on celebrities.
And it's brought to you by Mentality. Their patients experience a 30% increase in testosterone levels. Reclaim your health today at mentalityhealth.com/radio. Well, after abandoning their farewell tour in 2023 due to Steven Tyler's vocal cord injury, Aerosmith could be having a proper career send-off. Joe Perry was recently interviewed, and he was talking about how there have been many talks confirmed about an Aerosmith reunion.
Okay. And just froze up here. Just a second.
Great.
Give me one moment while my computer does this thing.
Yeah, I can say this. So last month we found out because he was on Eddie Trunk, he said that they were talking about it. And he said, there's nothing officially on the calendar yet. But here's what else.
Here's Joe Perry.
Oh, yeah. We're actually talking quite a bit. I know our touring days are over, but I don't know. We're all flesh and blood, and but they're getting to the point, I don't know, man. I would say at some point there's going to be something that we'll all be together on the same stage. I was a betting man, which I am. I would say at some point something's going to happen, but we'll see.
Well, he sounded great at the Ozzy send-off.
He did. Steven Tyler did, yeah.
So, I bet you they'll do like little here's and there's. Not a proper tour, but, show here, show there, special thing here, special thing there.
Well, I hope it's, even if it's just one show, I want to see it one last time. However, then you get this news again. Steven Tyler, this sexual abuse lawsuit that was filed that was dismissed with the alleged victim, Julia Misley. This is the woman who, back in the 70s, went on tour with Aerosmith. He had a legal guardianship of her, took her to, every city and state that they went through on tour. And that original case that she filed back in 2022 had been dismissed.
How old was she at the time?
She was 16 at the time.
Is this one her parents signed over?
Yes, this is that same one. And so she has refiled papers pressing the court to go forward with a new trial scheduled to start on October 1st. So in her new court filings, she claims that Steven Tyler, a California resident who allegedly sexually assaulted her in Oregon, Washington, and Massachusetts, and at the Beverly Hills Hotel in California when she was a minor, waited too long to claim that he can't be sued under this California's Child Victims Act because they lived together in Boston for most of their relationship. And the Massachusetts age of consent is 16 years old. And so she argues that he waived the defense, in which she describes as a choice of law and application. And she also says that he failed to properly plead the statutes of limitations. Now, his attorney says that they've asked the court to dismiss the lawsuit because, according to him, she is a non-California resident wrongly invoking that childhood sexual assault revival statute. And also that he said this was a consensual relationship. And so it looks like it's going to move forward. And so a hearing of the dismissal motion is scheduled for August 28th, but this could come back into court October 1st. So she's, it was dismissed. We had a few months of that because I remember reporting on it. And now it's back.
It was the 70s excuse.
Pretty much.
Does that, I know that's something people say. It was a different time.
Yeah, it says, this was 1973. She was 16. She says he convinced her parents to grant him guardianship so that they could travel state lines with no criminal prosecution.
So there's a whole bunch of these.
Were the parents ever on record?
I don't know, actually.
I'm curious as to what their story is.
I think they're gone. You know what I mean?
Sure, I would assume so by this point because, he looks like grandma, but like...
he looks like auntie.
So Jimmy Page, he had a relationship with a woman named Lori Maddox, who was only 14 at the time.
Right.
David Bowie, said to have been involved with the same woman who was underage. Steven Tyler, Ted Nugent. He also was somebody that became the legal guardian of a 17-year-old.
Right. It's bad.
Iggy Pop admitted to having a relationship with a woman named Sable Starr, a well-known groupie who was underage at the time. She was part of an infamous group of, quote, baby groupies in L.A. Elvis Presley with Priscilla.
Yeah, she was very young. 14.
She was 14. He was 24.
For real, though?
So crazy.
What? I did not know that.
They eventually married, but the age difference and circumstances of their relationship was quite controversial. But it was the 70s.
And the only person that really got known for it was Jerry Lee Lewis. We've been dragging that cat since the...
Well, that was his cousin.
Yeah, he doubled down. Underage and blood relation.
Oh, that's what it is.
Yeah, Jerry doubled down.
If it's a cousin, you're a creep.
First cousin?
Yes. Yes.
Was it?
Was it a first cousin?
I believe it was.
But you know what I'm saying?
Killer.
Like, I was like 11 years old or something, and that song comes on, and I'm like, man, that song is awesome. And somebody in the wings of life goes, that's Jerry Lee Lewis. He married his 13-year-old cousin. Like, that's the first fact you hear about the guy with his name. And then there's a laundry list of folks that are doing this stuff.
Marriage to Myra Gale Brown, 1957. Jerry Lee Lewis, then 22. And a rising rock and roll star married Myra, who was 13. His 13-year-old first cousin once removed.
Oh, no.
Once removed.
Once removed. That's not your first cousin.
Well, yeah, that changes things. Not that
once removed.
Anything else
doesn't that mean
once
it's your
removed from her parents and put into his
And
cousin?
now you are my wife.
Does that mean it's your first cousin's kid?
I just looked at the cousin diagram
but
with
it
all
makes
this the
it
other day
different.
because it's so weird when you break it down, like a cousin diagram. So the first cousin diagram. Here we go.
I imagine no one in their life has said the words "once removed" more than Jerry Lewis.
Yeah,
Jerry Lee
it
Lewis.
is.
So
your first cousin's child.
Can you imagine people?
Or your parents'
Listen,
first cousin.
Can you imagine people would say like, "Oh man, you married your cousin"? He go, "Once removed."
Here it is. Okay, so you yourself, you have your first cousin. And then after your first cousin once removed happens because it's their child.
It's the kid of your first cousin.
Yes.
All right.
Which is gross.
Or
the whole story is disgusting.
It's a child of your first cousin.
Of your cousin.
Yeah, I didn't say it was very
Your
much
parents'
better.
cousin.
Well, maybe I did, but I'm just saying it's
or
not,
your parents' first cousin.
either way, he got dragged because everybody said it was his first
It could
cousin.
be one of two things. It's the child of your first cousin or your parents' first cousin.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
It might be the same thing, but that's what it says, yeah.
Okay. Well, no, I'm sorry to correct you.
Either way,
The
13.
first cousin once removed of your parent, that would be your second cousin.
Your second
The
cousin.
term once removed refers to a difference of one generation. So first cousin once removed could be the child of your first cousin or your parents' first cousin.
Right.
Yeah,
I
because
think it's
you're the
just
child.
saying, like,
Yeah, because
you're
you're the
looking
child.
at it both
You are the
ways.
child in
Yeah,
that
it's the
situation.
same thing, but you're the child.
You are the other, looking at it from the other way.
And
Yeah.
Jerry Lee Lewis's wife was the child.
Is he dead? Is he still alive?
I think
Yeah,
he's
I thought he'd
still
finally-
alive.
He's still
Did he
alive, going
pass?
once removed.
Is he? I thought he
He's
died.
trying to
All
correct
three of
everybody.
the
Lewis.
cousins passed.
Is he dead?
Yeah, he
he
passed
died
at
at
22.
Second
22,
cousins
okay.
are kids of cousins. Like
Yes.
my son, his second cousin is my cousin's kids. See what I'm saying?
Either way.
It's
I
a
want to
freaking
say,
mess.
I just...
Same
yeah.
generation,
I'll
but
be
cousins'
honest, the
kids.
cousin is my second concern in this scenario,
Yeah, I know. I'm just
The under-
I'm-
which is a weird
Right.
thing to have to
yeah, of
say.
course.
Right. You're right.
But you know, what
He
I'm saying?
married his first cousin, but that's kind of a secondary issue here.
It's gross. It's all disgusting. I want it to end, and I'm sorry it happened.
Yeah, it was. I mean, it is strange because you do have to look at, and I'm in no way defending it. I'm just saying, like, it is strange because you have to look at, like, time periods. It's a weird thing, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know, if your grandpa was 20 and your grandma was 17 when they got married in 1937? Is your grandpa a
Pervert.
is he a post-dated pervert, or was that of its time? I don't know. I think of some of this stuff, though, there's lots of stuff in play, like fame, getting off the hook for being famous. Also, like the age difference, you know, 27. Whoa. 27 and 13 is a lot different.
Carl Malone fathered a...
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know about
dude,
this
he
story.
is a piece of garbage.
The mailman?
The mailman?
What?
Carl Malone is a notorious piece of trash.
In 1983, while a 20-year-old student at Louisiana Tech, future NBA Hall of Famer Karl Malone fathered a child with Gloria Bell, who was 13 at the time. The child was born on May 3rd, 1984. The Bell family filed a paternity lawsuit against Malone in 86, although he initially contested it. The DNA test indicated a probability of over 99% he was a father. The case was eventually settled out of court for an undisclosed amount, no criminal charges. Gloria Bell's family stated they did not want to see Malone incarcerated, as he would have been unable to provide any financial support for the child then.
Yeah. Don't arrest him.
Yeah, he's got to work.
He's doing
He's a good
well.
basketball player.
Hey, everything's going well for all of us.
Wow. I had no idea. Okay, anyway.
Anyway, that's in perv news.
Talk about your talent getting you out of
Perv
trouble.
news.
Let's do something a little bit nicer. So Morgan Wallen has sisters.
Oh, yeah.
And Michaela Wallen just posted a cover of the Animal song House of the Rising Sun on Instagram, and people want a duet to happen. So here is Morgan Wallen's sister singing The Animals and what that sounded like.
There is a house in New Orleans they call the Rising Sun, and it's been the way love's been laid up for a boy, and God, I know I'm one.
Okay.
That's
All right.
Anybody need that or want a duet or
I
how do we
don't-
feel?
I'm
Sounds
not
like
a
that-
good judge of talent.
No.
Anyway, that's what people want it. People want them to do a duet. So maybe
give
with
it to 'em.
some production, it could sound a little bit. She sounds like she is in a bathroom,
Yeah.
which is how we all sound. So good luck. Rest in peace to Bobby Whitlock, who co-founded Derek and the Dominoes alongside Eric Clapton. He died at the age of 77 on Sunday. He was a piano player. He was on Layla and other Layla and other assorted love songs, and he co-wrote half of those songs. So R.I.P. to Bobby Whitlock. Also, rest in peace to Kelly Clarkson's ex-husband Brandon Blackstock. He died. He was 48 years old. He was the former stepson of Reba McEntire, and he battled cancer for the last 3 years. And Kelly announced it on Wednesday that Brandon had been ill. She canceled her Vegas tour dates and, as a family, released a statement that he had been fighting melanoma. And she's just devastated for their kids. So River and Remington are the kids that they have together. And speaking of resting, I saw this story and I was like, what? So, all this coverage of Ozzy Osbourne's funeral. I mean, even today, there's other things that I could get into. Brian Wilson of the Beach Boys, he died on June 11th, and they just buried him this last week.
Huh.
Isn't that odd? And I don't really know why it took so long.
Where was he hanging out?
I guess in a morgue.
On ice.
So his daughter announced his burial, sharing on social media today. This was on August 6th. Today, we laid my dad to rest. It was incredibly difficult to see that happen, but at the same time, it gave me more closure and more feeling of a restful peace. The last 8 weeks have been extremely challenging and like nothing I've ever experienced. I love him and miss him and wish so much he could come back. So no exact details of his burial were given.
So I know like James Brown.
Yeah.
It took 2 months to bury him.
And was that legal matter?
Yeah, because they were going through.
Kept getting on up.
It was like a battle over his estate.
Maybe that's what happened here.
But you can't put a body on the floor until you figure out where the money's going?
That's crazy, man.
Yeah, who gets the rights to where he's buried?
Oh, I see, because it's a money-making opportunity.
Either that or hey, I get to make the decision. No, I get to make the decision.
Or
I
old
get to make the
plans.
decision.
Did he have multiple wives maybe? And it's who do you bury him next to?
I mean, he was a complicated man.
He was.
Also, if I'm not mistaken, Casey Kasem. Damn.
Oh, well,
Also laid in state for too long?
Yeah, that was, oh yeah.
I remember his daughter talking about the
disgusting
drama,
mess.
the legal mess of that whole ordeal.
Yeah.
Let me see.
Can't bury me. I look good. I feel good.
Hello, Ted.
Because he's buried in Norway.
Who? James Brown?
Casey Kasem.
Oh.
No, somebody took him there.
Yeah, the wife.
Right. And
Interesting.
the kids didn't want that.
And the kids didn't want it, and they wouldn't. They didn't bury him for a while.
No
Dang,
way.
dude. In movie news, Weapons is the new #1 movie at the box office. Rafe, I know that you went. What did you think? You saw your pal in the...
It was great. It's so cool, man, to have my buddies in it. But beyond that, it's just cool that a friend of mine who I know has worked hard, Clayton Ferris, a guy I rate Tammy Bangs with, and he also directs all the episodes. He's been an actor in L.A. for a long time character actor, scraping a living together, doing he's been on Grey's Anatomy, getting one-day roles. And, and got his first, he's in Weapons, and it's a pretty substantial role. And
is
it's
it a comedy?
#1 movie.
It's a horror movie.
It's kind of all of it. It was such a good film. Have you seen Barbarian? It's the same director. And the guy he was one of the Whitest Kids You Know guys. Clegg is his last name. And it's such an experience. I recommend going to see it. It is like a comedy, a horror, and a thriller kind of all rolled into one. And so much care went into it as an experience. Even the previews they show before the movie, he shows old previews of the movie Willow.
Oh.
And some other things that have to do with the movie that you don't know it when you're going in. You don't know it now because I told you, but
That's sweet.
they show the stuff they're showing in previews before the movies all tie into what you're about to watch, and you starts to come clear as you're watching. So much thought and care went into the experience of seeing that in the theater. I recommend going to see it in the theater.
Anybody see Naked Gun yet?
No. It already came out?
Yeah, it did last Friday.
Oh, okay.
Hey, so you don't know?
Yeah, I got to see it.
Were you not here when we were talking about the...
The Rotten Tomatoes? Would you like to
Well, I
guess?
saw before. Yeah.
Would you like to guess what the Rotten Tomatoes is?
What was it? I think before it dropped, when it 90-something%.
What is it at now?
75. No.
Give me 92.
Show me 88.
I'm looking. Hang on.
Solid 88 miles an hour.
TV shows. No. Okay, here we go. Oh, let me see here. Oh, that Freaky Friday movie.
Yeah, it didn't do well. It
It's
finished
getting decent
second.
reviews.
29 million. Back to Weapons really fast while you're looking for that. 42.5 million North American ticket sales for Weapons.
Oh, 89 for a Naked Gun? Great.
Yeah, 89 tomato meter, 75 popcorn meter. That's interesting.
Well, you know what comes out this weekend? Nobody.
Weapons is
Oh, Nobody
Too.
Good stuff.
Loved the first one.
I did too.
Loved it.
Weapons is
Loving
at
Green
95% and 87%.
I want to see it. There was a guy on my TikTok algorithm that he was sitting in his car. I think he was a comedian, and he's just got out of Weapons. He's like, I'm afraid of children now. He's like, I don't even know where I am. And he was just his review of being astounded by what he had just witnessed made me want to go see it.
I'm looking forward to seeing it.
After a strong global debut of $217 million, James Gunn's Superman has earned more than $331 million at the box office, surpassing the former Superman star Henry Cavill's $330 million record. So congratulations to James Gunn, St. Louis's own. In biopic news, Polygram Entertainment confirmed to Variety that the Ozzy and Sharon Osbourne biopic is still underway, even though he's dead. Actually, Ozzy joked last year, by the time they finish the film, I'll be dead. I want to be alive to effing see it.
Oh.
So he will not be able to. Astronaut Jim Lovell, commander of the Apollo 13, died on Thursday. He was 97, and Tom Hanks portrayed him in the Ron Howard film. And he also posted a touching tribute to Jim on Friday. Here he is on Instagram talking about, the line that he got wrong from that movie.
Houston, we have a problem.
You know, that's actually a mistake on my part, because I believe Jim actually said, Houston, we've had a problem. I was in the script and I never bothered to think that, well, let's go back and make sure that's the correct tense.
Okay, Houston, we've had a problem here. This is Houston. Say again, please. Houston, we've had a problem. Okay, stand by, 13. We're looking at it.
So that's the actual.
We've had a problem.
We've had a problem.
But we all repeat the Tom Hanks line.
I know. It's kind of cool.
We've had a problem here. Oh, so you fixed it? No. We've had a problem. So you fixed it
because you're still here.
I mean, Tom Hanks obviously did the correct
proper,
one.
yes.
Yeah. And finally, I know a lot of our listeners have dogs, possibly golden retrievers. And a few weeks ago, it was announced that a new Airbud is in the works called Airbud Returns.
Finally.
Well, now the search is on to find the new dog who can play Airbud. And so essentially all you have to do is you have to fill out this online application, submit some videos, about 90 seconds of your time this should take. And you got to show your golden retriever doing basic commands, sit, stay, come. You have to include their age. You got to show off their skills, like how well they run, jump, and play tricks. And if they got game, you can show them their basketball moves.
Feels a little exclusionary to me.
If they need a dog that bites everybody in the butt, I got one at home. That would make a perfect Airbud.
Go ahead and submit it.
Yeah, submit your dog, whatever breed.
It's got to be a purebred golden retriever.
Purebred golden retriever.
No
okay.
mutts.
I don't see
No
that as
mutts.
being fair. I don't understand.
Well, anyway, good luck to you and your dog. And that's your crap on
Not
celebrities.
inclusive. I don't see any inclusivity.
Hey, DEI's dead, all right? That goes for all you pug dogs out there.
Celebrities celebrating a birthday today. Chris Hemsworth is 42. Will Friedle, Eric Matthews on Boy Meets World and Girl Meets World and all those things. He's 49. Chris Messina, Danny on the Mindy Project, is 51. Anna Gunn.
Annie Gunn.
Walter White's wife, Skylar on Breaking Bad. She's 57. Joe Rogan is 58. Viola Davis is
birthday.
60. John Conley is 79. That's the country singer. A lot of hits, but you may not know him.
Oh, that's great.
Ian McDermott, that's the Emperor / Darth Sidious /
Yes.
Supreme Chancellor Palpatine in the Star Wars movies. He's freaking 81 years old today, man.
And also,
birthday.
happy birthday to my baby boy, Willow. My Willow is 5 today.
Oh, nice.
Birthday.
All right. Is there going to be a party?
I make a cake for my cat.
Happy birthday, Willow.
All right. Today's Porno birthday, which is being brought to you by Patricia's, where fun and fantasy meet, is Julie Silver. And today's birthday girl's been in 345 fine films, including Anything for Money, The Apprentice 9, Assume the Position 5, The Boob Exam Scam, Breast Friends, Deviant Divas 1, Scott's favorite, Gooey Buns 7.
It's a stellar classic.
She was in a movie called Rocco Meets Susie, but meets is spelled incorrectly in this particular
no.
context.
Oh, that's embarrassing.
Trying to figure that out.
And who could forget her role in 2008's I Love My Gynecologist 10.
I mean, I do
Positive
too.
message.
I mean, that's nice. If you love your gyno, that's great.
I love
How do
my
you-
gynecologist.
How do you make a movie about that?
Well, there's probably stirrups
ask
involved.
Julie. Julie Silver is 44 years old. That's your porno birthday. Those are your crappy birthdays, and that was your crap on celebrities. All right, we'll take a break. We'll come back with your 6-ton fun facts. So the WNBA apparently has a huge dildo problem.
Wait, a huge dildo problem?
Well,
Or a huge dildo problem?
this is a headline. A giant tub of mayonnaise married my friends. And the curious case of Ozempic masturbation. People keep throwing sex toys on the court at the WNBA games. So we know about the first one. That was that fluorescent green dildo.
Yeah.
Right?
How can we forget?
That was...
I did see and share a very funny meme of LeBron James laying on the floor that said, "This dildo's been throwing himself on the floor for over 20 years in the regular NBA," and I thought it was very, very funny.
All right, so the first incident happened July 29th during a game between the Atlanta...
Valkyrie.
No. The Atlanta...
Seahawks.
The Atlanta...
Home Depot.
Home Depot. It's Atlanta.
Tennis shoe.
No, Atlanta.
Drill bits.
The Atlanta...
Atlanta.
Dreams. Yes.
What?
That's right.
Good
The
job,
Atlanta
man.
Dreams. I'm sorry, the Atlanta Dream, not plural. Oh. Atlanta Dream. They were playing the Golden State
Valkyrie.
Oh, yeah.
Valkyries, yes. Yes, a lime green sex toy was thrown onto the court with less than a minute left in the fourth quarter. The man who allegedly threw the object was later arrested. As of today, there have been at least 6 documented incidents of sex toys being thrown onto the court during WNBA games.
You said documented? Documented. Okay.
Documented.
One of the guys that got arrested looked like he was 12 years old.
Yeah, it was a young guy. He 18 years old.
Did he find that in his mom's room?
He threw threw a sex toy during last Tuesday night's Phoenix.
Suns.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
Phoenix.
Fire.
Dragons.
Phoenix.
Oh, man.
Oh, scorpions.
Scissors.
Gosh dang.
Bullhorns.
Phoenix.
We're going to get, like, in
Beavers.
a couple years, we're going to know most of these.
Phoenix
Big-
Mercury.
Yeah.
Ah,
Gosh dang.
They were playing the Connecticut.
Lions.
Whites.
Warriors.
Oh, man.
Connecticut.
Sea Beast.
Bristol's.
Cloud.
Connecticut
Roses.
Suns. The Connecticut Suns.
Wait, so
make
the
any
Phoenix Suns is now the Connecticut Sun playing the Phoenix Mercury?
Yes.
Come on.
That's annoying.
Yep. Dumb.
Well,
Yeah,
I had your back until that.
it's not your fault. But the Connecticut Suns are ridiculous.
so authorities took 18-year-old Caden Lopez into custody after his attempt to throw the item on the court wound up hitting a man and his 9-year-old niece.
Well, the niece is going to be scarred for life.
Adult toy throwing has become what they're now calling an epidemic.
Yeah.
It's become an epidemic. WNBA games with at least 6 documented incidents.
I think it's so lazy. It's like the men are like, ugh, God, let's just try to make the women happy. They just throw it on the court. You know? It's not what we want.
Hey,
Bring it to the bedroom.
what?
You fools.
Well, Moon, come on, let's get our marketing minds working.
We talked about this.
We're doing like bobblehead night, but
Anything to have the WNBA in the news.
Yeah, it sounds genius to me.
Yep.
They should be selling these things instead of foam fingers at the games.
Yeah.
Like the dildos.
Yeah, dude. And then, like, when it's free throw time, everybody just goes.
Yeah, the first WNBA
Like the
thing,
Yankees.
Yeah.
quite frankly,
This is like,
Connecticut Sun would just change.
I would have a difficulty
Yeah.
shooting the ball.
Dude, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
If the Connecticut Sun just changed their name to the Connecticut Dildo, that would be they'd sell the most merch.
Yep.
Just change it. Just lean in.
Can you just imagine if everybody's wobbling those, you know, and you're trying to, or they're slapping them together, just pop, 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 pop.
Go Suns.
You thought Vuvuzelas were distracted.
Yeah.
So, okay, so
We're
there
wieners.
6 documented incidents of sex toys being thrown. Only 4 have made it onto the court.
Wow. So somebody got clunked in the back of the
So
skull.
You're saying they need guys to start throwing them?
So
It
you
was
got
a child.
the first one on July 29th in Georgia. August 1st, during a game between the Valkyries and the Chicago...
Dream.
Bully.
No, it's-
Hello.
No, it's Sky. Sky.
Scott, yeah,
Sky.
Sky.
You got it.
I've got it.
You
A sex
are
toy was
Mr.
thrown onto the
WNBA.
court under a basket after whistle. On August 5th, a sex toy was thrown onto the court in L.A. during a game between the Indiana...
Jones.
No.
Spacers.
No. It's Caitlin. It's Caitlin.
Caitlin Clarkson.
I know.
No.
Dynamites.
Jesus, give me a minute.
Crime guys.
Indiana.
Indiana.
Cougars.
Indiana. Sparks. No, that's LA.
maybe it's-
And Indiana Fever.
Sailboats.
Fever. God dang, what's wrong with this?
And the LA Sparks. The object landed near Sophie Cunningham from the Fever. August 7th, another incident in Chicago during a game between the Atlanta Dream and the Chicago Sky.
I love that men are sneaking these dildos in their pants.
How do you know they're
Because you
men?
guys got no bags coming in.
How do you know they're men?
Well, they've arrested several.
There's several men that
Well,
have
yeah,
been
they're the
arrested.
throwers, but who knows that they're the ones bringing them in?
They may
Listen,
not be the
Hey,
schemer.
I'm a
Are you
thrower, not a
telling me-
grower.
what if somebody comes up to you and is like, "Hey, listen,
There's a big bulge in your pants. Well, I'm a thrower, not a grower.
I sneaked this in my purse.
Where do you think the women are sneaking this in?
What do you think?
Excuse
Where do
me?
where do you think?
I
Tom?
didn't even
That's not
go
how
there.
that works.
I didn't go there.
That would make more sense for a man to be hiding this in his pants, because then it would just look like you're very well endowed. You know, bonus. You get stared at, and then when the timing is right and whatever.
Ha
quarter-
fooled him. My wiener's actually really little.
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
All right, Brad.
WNBA in the news.
You guys ever play that game at a bachelor party? Probably not, but it's where you put, it's like a, can I say, it is
probably
a
not.
wiener with a band, and you can put it on like a headband, and then you take rings, and it's like a ring toss.
yeah.
Well, we've never played that.
Oh, well, it's
not-
super fun,
that's
and
not
they
our
should do
thing.
that as like a
Jeff and I
halftime
played
game.
that at Hot Shots.
With each other?
Yeah.
That's
we
nice.
do it with a different part, and it's darts.
Nice.
Well, I look forward to playing this game with you guys at some point this week to try to figure out the names of WNBA teams. if this
Yeah,
happens
I mean,
again.
it seems like we're
Yeah.
we're that forgetful. It seems like a bit, and it's not. But we'll get it.
Yeah. no,
Better
we
luck
got
next
'em.
time.
Go Valkyries.
Yeah, go
We're a Valkyrie
Suns.
team.
No, we're Fever.
Sun.
We're a Fever team.
Fever and Pacers.
Yeah, that's right. Okay.
Go.
And your Sex on Fun Facts are sponsored by.
Patricia's were fun and fantasy meat. I bet you they got plenty of green ones.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. If I were Patricia's, I'd outside the next WNBA game.
Yeah.
I would bring a van.
Stop here on the way.
Yeah.
Get your sex toys here. Get your
signed.
dildos here. Yeah.
It seems to
Like
be a,
instead of a Bud Light sex toy.
yeah. It seems to be a lobbyist now funded
Hey,
by,
dildo man. Cold dogs here.
to get a WNBA team in
Cold
St.
dogs
Louis.
here. Why is it cold? I don't
Go
know.
with it.
Throws better.
It isn't often that we check in on the so-called sanctity of marriage, but here's a new development. A couple got married in a, quote, chicken tender dip themed wedding in Las Vegas. And it was officiated by the Hellman's mascot, of course, Manny Mayo.
Nice. So not a chicken tender dipping sauce.
It was a chicken tender dip themed wedding.
So the dip is the thing.
Yes. Officiated by the Hellman's mascot, of course, we all know Manny Mayo.
Of course.
And believe it or not, this was something they agreed to. Nick Phillips and Heather Schroering, winners of a Hellman's wedding contest package, which included a ceremony, a full reception with food, a professional photographer, $5,000 to cover expenses. And they were into it. The couple describes themselves as a condiment sommeliers, and they say the wedding was very on brand for them. In fact, during their previous proposal, the ring was hidden in a sauce ramekin. And they were notified they won the contest July 2nd. The wedding was July 21st, so they had less than 3 weeks to prepare. But it was easier when Mayonnaise brand is handling all the logistics. One of the couple's friends reported on it for the Wall Street Journal with the headline, "A giant tub of mayonnaise married my friends." She said Hellman's initially had a dress code, sending guests a palette of Hellman's colors.
Which is what? Blue, yellow, and white?
White.
White?
Yeah, I guess so.
Right? That's what it is.
You're right. Blue and yellow.
It's
That's
a classy
the label.
logo.
Everyone else had to sign a waiver agreeing to waive their moral rights. And when marrying them, Manny Mayo said, quote, like chicken tender dip and chicken tenders, marriage is a beautiful union of two special flavors that just work together.
To waive their moral rights?
I don't know what that means. The audience erupted with a genuine, "Aww." And the couple later read their actual vows at Chippendales. That's right. These two people.
Baby.
sound like-
Chippendales.
yeah.
Like the guys?
Yeah. They sound fun. They sound fun.
Great bow ties.
You guys talked about Ozempic last week.
In what capacity?
Plastic surgery.
Yeah, plastic surgery.
Yeah, like the rise in plastic surgery. And
Yeah.
it's because of the Ozempic face,
Ozempic
Ozempic,
Right.
belly. It's your body losing so much weight your skin can't keep up.
Yes. Yeah, and
Or losing so much weight quickly.
Yeah,
it's not,
and
about losing weight. It's about losing
their
the weight quickly.
face sags.
Right.
Right?
Yeah, Ozempic face and Ozempic.
Ozempic face. So this one is about a new trend called Ozempic masturbation. Or more accurately,
Skinny
the
Joe.
lack thereof.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
So here's the buzz on this. Ozempic, medication originally approved for treating type 2 diabetes, but it's become famous for helping with weight loss. However, some users are noticing a different side effect, a drop in their desire to entertain themselves solo style.
Maybe they're getting laid more.
Or maybe it's an energy thing.
Well, one Reddit user said, before semaglutide, I used porn every day and was addicted. Now I use it maybe 5 minutes a week, and I don't find it that interesting.
Okay. But so that's what it is. It's actually not masturbating. It's the quelling of the desire. And they said that this, like
It rewires you.
yeah, it's basically inhibiting.
Dopamine hit.
Yeah, it's inhibiting the desires to hit those things. Alcohol consumption
When
is down
eating.
because of it. Eating, like all of those types of things. I listened to this whole podcast about this months and months ago, maybe a year ago when this first hit, and they're like, hey, some of the good fallout of all of this is going to be less alcoholism and
Porn addiction.
and
So-
other
so-
addictive things.
Other people reported that while their urge to watch porn or Joe plummeted, their interest in partnered sex stayed the same or maybe even improved. Experts say that it might come down to the brain's reward system. Just as Ozempic can make you less obsessed with food or shopping, it might also chill out your favor for Joeing. And for some, rapid weight loss can put stress on the body, which might lower libido or even cause temporary erectile dysfunction. So that could be a reason, too.
Hello, Ted.
Hello, Ted. So will this last forever? Probably not. A bariatric surgeon says most people see their sex drive bounce back after a couple weeks as their bodies adjust. Finding the right dose helps, and experts recommend healthy habits, eating well, exercising, sleeping enough to perk up your mood and your libido. So if you are on Ozempic and you're not as frisky as you once were, they say don't panic. It could be a temporary thing as your body adjusts to it, or you get the dosage right. Now, according to a brand new study, giving up Joeing for just a week can leave you feeling seriously down in the dumps and more stressed out. So, now, take this with a grain because the study was done by a sex toy company.
Okay.
All right.
So they asked 1,000 participants to go 3 weeks tracking their sexy habits, and here's how it went down. 1 week of zero solo or partnered play. 1 week of using their particular sex toy.
Of course.
And then 1 week back to the usual routine. The results, a week without self-love, tanked happiness, tanked body image, tanked confidence, and even made people less connected with their partners. Stress shot weight up. But during the week of daily pleasure, everything got better. Participants reported better sleep, more confidence, less stress, and even a boost in relationship vibes. Howdy.
What do you know?
Hey,
It's miracle
how about
drug.
that?
That's nice.
How about that? And get this. Some participants didn't even need to get to the finish line to feel the benefits. Just making time for a little sexy self-care made a huge difference in mood and mental health.
Yeah.
So
I don't know about all that.
I don't either. Listen, that's done by that sex toy company, so take that for what that's worth. A lot of people find it frustrating to be single, but on the plus side, singles can enjoy a nice break from bedroom activities. There's a new poll out on romance, and it makes this claim: 24% of Americans, quote, want a break from sex. And the top reasons include to learn other forms of intimacy. I don't know what that means.
Emotional intimacy.
To give the body and mind a chance to catch up. And because they want emotional closeness more. 52% of people on the poll say they have previously taken an extended break from adult relations, with the average sabbatical being 6 months.
Wow.
Scott, 39 years.
I did good.
Did good, buddy. 53% of those people said the downtime made them appreciate sex more. And 47% of people say taking a break is healthy for couples. But 44% of people in relationships admit that theirs wouldn't last a year without a little naughtiness. And finally, before we hit the break, and then we'll get to Rafe on relationships. Did you know that 1 in 10 people would actually rather scroll on their phone than have sex? Yep. According to a new survey, a surprising number of folks are choosing doom scrolling over getting it on with their partner.
That's such an easy way to get dopamine, you know?
Yeah.
And the dopamine release that you probably have when you have sex, I mean, you got sometimes take a little while, take some time,
Well, there's
a
a
little
new
effort.
Loch Ness video floating around. I mean, it's pretty exciting stuff.
That is exciting.
I've never had to take a break from doom scrolling to sit in front of the air conditioner. I'll tell you that.
So they did a study in the UK, and researchers found that Brits are spending a whopping 67 million hours every day glued to their screens, and often while in bed with their partners. And it's not just checking emails. We're talking about social media rabbit holes, TikTok binges, and endless Instagram scrolling. And the side effects are more tiredness, less creativity, and a dip in mental health. So your partner's sitting there all horned up, and you're, tucked away on your phone just scrolling.
I imagine both partners are all on their phones. Like if you're in a relationship like that, you probably both have that going on. I don't. Everybody's addicted. Everybody's addicted to their phones right now. It's insane.
It's like Don John. Remember that movie?
Mm-hmm.
He's like,
Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
yeah, and Scarlett Johansson and what's the guy?
Ted Danson. Not Ted Danson. Tony Danza. Samantha. Tony Danza.
I was thinking of the gal from he's great and thorough. The Big Lebowski gal.
Julianne Moore.
Julianne Moore. Yeah. That's a good movie, and it's basically talking about this kind of thing, love and addiction and.
Well, he's
sex.
addicted to porn. This is like.
Right, but he's leaving Scarlett Johansson to go check out the porn.
This is like you're getting more out of your phone and the content that's being fed to you, and you're getting pleasure that way just through your mind, more so than the actual physical being that's next to you that you love.
This is laying in bed, and the person's next to you. The person next to you is like, "Hey, I'm ready to get it on," and you're not even paying attention
addicted to
the
this.
clues that they're putting out. So Gen Z is leading the charge, spending an average of 2.5 hours a day doom scrolling. Way more time than they're spending, getting it on. And get this, almost a third say they'd rather sext or have cyber sex than the real thing.
What? That makes no sense. I don't get it.
I don't either.
The youngest generation right now is just fascinating because they're just doing everything that just different. No drugs, no drinking, no sex. No talking. No, it's odd. I mean, we're seeing evolution in real time of the human being.
It's less connecting with real people, though.
Yeah.
It's a very dangerous and sad thing.
It is very dangerous and sad.
Yeah, I just read it. Maybe I'll have this tomorrow. There's a whole study about people getting outside and actually touching. You joke like, go ahead and touch some grass. Get connected with nature. It's not happening as often as it used to and should be. So I'll chat about that tomorrow. But hey, we'll take a quick break. We'll come back. Rafe, what do you got for us next?
Guys, it's tea time. Follow up to last week's Rafe on relationships, and St. Louis put a pot on. Put a pot on the stove because
right.
Uncle Rafe's about to spill the tea.
All right. All right, welcome back to the program. All right, putting a bow on Sex Time Fun Facts, Rafe on relationships. So we've been following this story of a gentleman who wrote into the show a couple weeks ago.
Yep.
Looking for...
he called us.
On
the Rizz and Rafe hotline the Friday when it was just the two of us. Got cut off, followed up, asking for help.
Said his fiance walked out on him. They were planning a vacation, and she just up and left and ghosted him, basically.
Yeah.
That's
You know
right.
what happened to her, right?
Well, and last week, we all had questions like, hey, she lives in the area. Why haven't you gone and seen her to get some kind of closure? Like, there's got to be more to the story. I don't know,
Everyone's spider senses were tingling.
My spidey sense was tingling.
And I'll tell you, I've had a few emails from ladies interested. I have not forwarded them to anyone because here's the thing. You don't call the Rizzuto Detective Agency crying foul, woe is me, and think that there ain't going to be some follow-up work done.
We have a whole team.
This man is very handsome, by the way. We saw a photo of him as well.
He's very
he's
handsome.
handsome,
And just to refresh people who don't know, he called. He said, hey, how do I get over somebody? How do I get myself back out there? My fiance up and left me. Dust in the wind, dude. Don't know what happened to her. I came home from work. Everything was gone. No Dear John letter. Out. All her stuff was gone.
In fact, they were planning a trip to Myrtle Beach, if I'm not mistaken.
Myrtle Beach on July 4th. He came home to take her to the airport, and she was
gone.
She was a ghost.
I mean, Myrtle Beach. It's
a fabulous place.
It's a fabulous place.
How could you pass that up?
We asked follow-up. I asked follow-up to refresh you guys. I read this last week, but I'll make it quick. She left one day without saying a word. I was absolutely blindsided. Like I said on the radio, we were making plans for 4th of July on Myrtle Beach. I honestly still don't know what happened. Haven't seen her or heard from her since, not even her voice. That was a few months ago. I've been reading, drawing, working, and keeping myself busy. It's still tough. I called for advice. You offered to play Cupid, which who wouldn't want that? Please help me out. Help me find love again.
I'm sorry. He was sketching. He was drawing.
Drawing.
This man is an artist.
All right.
Wow.
DiCaprio.
Yeah,
Draw me like one of your French girls.
that's right.
Yeah, charcoal drawing.
Yes.
I don't know.
And he sent me this. He sent me this little portrait of himself.
He did?
Oh, yeah.
Door Dolly?
He said,
think I even said it at the time. I don't want to play matchmaker.
Yeah.
Oh,
Here's the
I
thing.
want you to.
Yeah, don't put that evil on me.
I believe in love, guys, and I will help people that need help. I have other emails from other people saying this guy doesn't deserve my help; they deserve it more, which is kind of a weird. That's not a very
Always flex,
selfless. But I've had a couple of women email in and be like, "Hey, I empathize with this guy, but I'm like, I don't want to put this on you, ladies, to fix him if he's got issues."
But he's a wounded animal, and I'm here to help.
Well, we do love to fix it.
It's
We have a problem.
It's a project.
We're addicted to projects.
And
I don't know.
Here's some key words. I'm going to read what he wrote to describe himself because it is going to come into play here real soon.
Okay.
He said, 39 years old, working construction with my dad's company. Great. Sounds like he might inherit a construction company. So far, so good. Loves to dance, draw, read, camp, float, go to concerts.
This guy.
Has 8-year-old son. Drink and smoke occasionally. Occasionally. I like all types of women. Turn-offs, bad teeth, poor physical health. I'd like to emphasize that one before I read the next email. And people who don't treat others like they would like to be treated. I'd like to double emphasize that one before I read the next email. Okay. If there's any other information, let me know. You can be my wingman. Well, there is some more information, bud.
Great.
Because you cannot deny this fact.
We asked last week, what's the fact?
That I'm against setting somebody up.
You are.
I don't love it.
You don't believe in love at all.
I believe in love, but to find it somewhere else.
Yeah.
That's right. Well,
God forbid it goes south, and I don't want to be. I don't want to be blamed.
You don't want to be involved.
I love being involved. And a hopeless romantic. Me too. So this
too.
excites me.
Me
Whatever
too.
this is.
And I want to help you, but I only help people that I have thoroughly vetted.
And have you vetted thoroughly?
Uh-huh.
You've been vetted thoroughly, and you have been found lacking.
Oh no.
We got an email.
Lacking.
Because last week we said we wanted more information. Well, more information has come in. Now, this is alleged information, of course. just like his story was his side of the story, we got an email from his ex-fiance's mother, his
Rizz is
former
perked up.
future mother-in-law.
Former future mother-in-law. Well,
She has emailed the show, and brother, here's the thing: you can't call a radio
be
show.
curious.
I wonder
Yeah.
whose side she took.
I wonder too.
You never know.
And here's the thing: you can't call into a radio show. And granted, this is all a grain of salt. And I'll be glad to hear your side of this after I read it. You can't call a radio show and put your business out there like that and make allegations towards one person and think that your chickens ain't going to come home to roost, brother. And the chickens, they've arrived. And
Yes, we're here.
brother, they're squawking. And I'm going to change names and hide names to protect the innocent. This is an email from former mother-in-law to the guy Chris, who phoned in seeking advice after his fiancee, quote, abruptly, end quote, walked out on him, and he has no idea why. Well, I'm the girl's mother. Let me shed some light on the situation with a few examples as to why my beautiful daughter left. Number one. Bring out the olives.
Oh, my God. Here we go.
Number one. You were home the night she left, as you went BS crazy and busted up the furniture, including her tea set her late grandmother gave her. We have photos of this. She phoned your father and asked him to come and get you and come to the house so that her dad, cousin, and aunt could pack her things and bring her home.
Okay.
Number one, doesn't seem like as big a mystery as it was made out to be. Number two, you called her fat, ugly, and stupid every single day. FYI, my daughter was a Hooters girl. She's not fat and ugly. I don't know why I'd say that. And she had a master's degree in education. So you said you liked people who treat people like they like to be treated. And you also said you liked physically fit women. So it's interesting that those two parameters were put out there. Number three, you would fight with her in the car, pull over, dump her on the side of the road like a piece of trash with your young son in the car. And then you go to church and pray and pretend you're a righteous, holy man. I find this abhorrent. You would get mad at her and lock her in the bedroom like you were scolding a child and pour food over her head in front of your young son.
Oh,
This
my
does not
goodness.
sound good to me. Do any of these examples or reasons answer your question as to why she left you abruptly? She gave you 4 years to get your stuff together, and you did not. She's now been home for 4 months, healing her mind, soul, body, and is doing wonderful with the support of an enormous, very protective family. So, as the Rizz Show asked, when they asked if you had come to check on her since you do know where she is, if you're big enough and your balls knocked together enough to come to my door and face me and her dad and to ask why she left, all caps, bring it on.
This mom
Yikes.
rules.
Signed, your future ex-mother-in-law. God damn, brother.
Well,
Got him.
That was brisk tea, baby. She gave us the Lipton's Savage Iced Tea.
Savage Lipton, indeed.
Now, look, man,
Look, man.
you can't call a radio show
and then write us.
and write us and ask for help
Yeah.
recruiting new women to be in your life. And then think that the other side of the story is not going to come out. Now, maybe you've got a follow-up to this. Feel free to email me.
Please
Feel free.
follow up.
I would love to know.
Yeah, maybe there's.
But this is the pushback.
some misunderstanding.
Maybe
here.
there is. But right now, this is the pushback we're getting. I want both sides of the story to be out there. There will be no matchmaking.
Maury.
Bring out the olives. The matchmaking service for this gentleman is not currently out of service.
Unavailable.
On
Yeah,
pause.
currently
You know
unavailable.
what? It makes so much sense because he's attractive. All the things that he listed. I'm drawing. I have a great job.
Yeah, this is
Too good to be
the
true.
perfect man. There's got to be
Yeah.
skeletons in those closets.
Yeah.
Ooh.
It sounds
hard out
very
there.
unfortunate, and it sounds like some real problematic behavior with substances and
I don't like it.
and
And see,
domestic stuff.
this is my fear.
But I knew this was going to
This is
justify
my
your
fear.
matchmaking. But here's the thing:
I don't want to, set a listener up with somebody who could possibly be not a nice person, and then it's our fault.
That's
Nice.
true. But what
We
if
already
they
got enough
find
problems.
love? There's been Rizz marriages, people who found each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, we ain't got no
Team
part
Rizz
of that.
people.
You're right. You don't. Well, other than it is the common
Other
cornerstone
than,
That's
the
for
common
them. Yeah,
love
that's
of the
for
show.
them to
for them to discover.
determine. Yeah.
So there is I think you can set people up. I think there are people that deserve a chance at love, but you're going to be vetted through the Rizzuto agency. This ain't a free handout, okay, over here. I'm just...
well, I frankly am disappointed.
Me too, because I don't want anyone. One, and this is all alleged, okay? This is all he said, she said, but there was a lot of she said in there.
Yeah.
A lot of the he said was, I don't know, man.
She was very specific.
They were very specific.
Vanished.
So if you have any sort of rebuttal, feel free to reach out. And I will review it and put it through several of our field agents here in the here at the Rizzuto Detective Agency.
Well, there you have it.
There you go. There's a little follow-up to last week's Rayfon relationship.
Wow, we got ourselves a full-blown soap opera going on.
Yeah,
here.
we did.
Please, I would love a follow-up for next week. All right, we'll take a break. We'll come back. Moon's got your emails and a bit of sports. And I don't know if you saw what happened to that NASCAR driver.
Oh, dude, awful.
Oh, boy.
Awful.
Ooh.
Terrible set of circumstances for that young man.
Anybody see the video of the guy falling?
No.
I've got it.
Marvelous Mrs. Maisel. Anybody ever watch that show?
Oh, yeah, I liked it.
Yeah, loved it.
Terrible last season.
Yeah,
Yeah, I didn't get to it.
Oh, you didn't watch last season?
No.
It was garbage.
Oh, garbage.
Really?
You know why? Because they got canceled, and they try to shoehorn everything into the last episodes, and it just
lost the whole.
it felt
plot.
like a rush job.
Lost the spirit.
Because Kevin Pollak was great in that show, and Tony Shalhoub as the father was terrific, and even the chick, what's her name?
Yeah,
she's in Superman.
She's spectacular.
She won a whole bunch of stuff for it. Emmy after Emmy.
No, that's not her name. Something else.
Her name is Rachel Brosnahan.
Rachel Brosnahan.
Yes,
I was
that's
going to
her.
get there.
Lois.
Oh, and Monk was in that.
Yeah, Tony Shalhoub.
Yeah.
She was Lois Lane in the new
That's right.
Superman movie.
Yeah, that was a shame how they ended that show. Anyway, so we'll get to your emails in a second. I do want to bring up this NASCAR guy. You want to
Oh, yeah.
bring up the video?
I've got the video.
All right, so NASCAR Xfinity. That's the step below, like the big NASCAR. It's like I don't know.
I hate to say minor league, but it's like it's just the division underneath
division right underneath the big division,
which is the minor league.
Yeah,
I guess.
It's second major league.
But sometimes you got guys going back and forth. I guess just like the minor leagues.
Just
Anyway.
like the minor league. We could go on and figure out.
I don't
want to. The minor league.
I don't want to. Anyway, so this guy's name is Connor Zilich. Okay, he
Is that how you
won the
pronounce it?
race at Watkins Glen on Saturday. All right, and so when they get to the winner's circle, it's always the same. They pull the net down from the window.
Yeah, they pull the car up
to winner's circle, and they have all the crew around, and the driver will pull the net down, and he'll stand on the door frame, and he'll put his fists in the air, and the confetti goes off, and they spray in the champagne. Mm-hmm. So while he was getting up on the door frame, he slipped when his left foot got caught in the driver's window, and he fell.
Just watch this.
And he landed on his head.
Watch, right? All right, he's coming out. Oh, yeah, this is going to be great. I won the race.
It's hard to watch.
Is he
I won the
driver
race.
too?
Yeah.
Dude.
Okay.
I mean, he seriously injured.
Not moving. Oh. Not moving.
Here's the audio.
7 career wins. Let's go down to Mobile One Victory Lane, Dylan.
Oh, he went down on the cage stand.
Oh, my gosh, he fell.
Oh, my gosh, he fell.
Oh, is he okay?
No.
Nah.
Bummer.
He's 19 years old. He's okay. I mean, like, he broke his collarbone.
All right. Well, that sucks.
But he was rushed to the
That's a head
hospital.
injury.
They did CT scan and all that kind of stuff, and they said his head is okay. But he landed on his.
Because look at the way he caught his leg.
Yeah, I mean, this leg looked like
went
it.
in.
Yeah, I can't
broke.
believe it didn't dislocate the leg.
And he spilled his Red Bull.
Oh, man.
Oh, that's sad.
I know.
Wings.
Yeah, Red Bull does not give you wings, and this is the proof.
thought it gave me wings.
So he was supposed to race the next day in the big series, but he
That's a
wound up
bummer,
having to
man.
pull
I mean, I
out.
feel bad for the person. I'm glad that they're okay.
You got to practice.
19 years old. Oh,
Whoop. I mean, he could have dislocated that knee and ripped out that
could have
ankle
broke his
right
neck.
there.
I
Yes,
feel
that
like
too.
I've
Yeah,
taken this fall, bringing groceries in a couple of times, coming up the stairs, like just mistime it. I feel like I've taken that kind of fall where you're just kind of ass over elbows
Dude.
a little bit.
Well, it's also the feeling of, exhilaration and ecstasy. You just won the big race.
knowing that everyone's wild. I don't bring my groceries in front of all those people.
Yes.
So this is not my full story to tell, but at some point we had to get the details from Tim Convey about what happened at Can You Feel the Funk Tonight. Friday night, Chesterfield Amphitheater. In the middle of the set, we have a point where Star Wars happens, and we had Darth Maul come out and this little 8-year-old Jedi, Adam and Sensei Brett have this whole thing that they're doing. It's about 4 minutes long. And during that time, Tim and I are running out into the crowd to get on these big pedestal things. Well, Tim is like, well, I got 4 minutes. I can sneak in a bathroom break or something like that. He's running in the backstage, and he tripped and fell forward.
Oh, no.
Without getting into any details, he ended up under a table and laid there for the entire 4 minutes with our crew around him going, do we need to go to the hospital? Do we have to call the show?
Oh, no.
Man, huge fall.
Was he-
Huge fall.
We'll have to get him in here.
He was sprinting,
Call Tim.
and he said our tour manager said he covered about 8 feet between where he tripped
Did he get
and
hurt?
where he landed. Oh, yeah, he was pretty messed up. And honestly,
Was there a moment where and this is during the show?
this is in the middle of the show.
Oh boy.
That's awful.
Yeah, and I didn't know. I didn't know until after the show.
Hey.
But yeah, I mean, a fall, and I said, dude, a fall at this point. I mean, that guy was 19, and he
He's
was down
19.
like a sack of potatoes.
I mean, but he shattered his collarbone.
That
And he
sucks.
looks like he might have scratched the car a little bit.
This guy, he put himself in the hospital, obviously, and he's laying there, not moving.
Right.
Everybody thinks he's dead.
Yeah, I mean, he did not move. Did you see that? I mean, the rest of the footage, they're like trying to figure out where to put the camera because he's in the middle of the winner's circle looking like he's knocked out.
It hurts, man. I broke my collarbone when I was a kid, and it hurts.
It's a bad one, right?
Yeah, it wasn't fun. I was trying to climb an A-frame swing set.
God, it's hard to watch.
Yeah. Same kind of fall.
Oh, just laying there motionless. Oh, my God.
Hello?
Oh, man. Yeah.
Zach?
He'll laugh about it one day.
What's his name? Connor?
Connor.
Excuse me, Connor?
Connor Zilich.
Somebody's going to the big league.
Yeah. The race is over, so all the ambulances are heading away. You know, they're like, oh.
Even I'll play the commentators again.
7 career wins. Let's go down to Mobile One Victory Lane, Dylan.
He went down on the cage stand.
Oh, my gosh, he fell.
Oh.
I love that guy.
When you go back to the video.
That guy sounds like he's on Channel 9.
Hold on.
Oh, my gosh, he failed.
Pull the video up you had pulled up. We don't have to watch it. Just pull it up. Oh, okay, you can watch it, I guess.
Yeah.
At the end, when it freezes, look at all the race team. The faces
Are they frozen?
On the podium. Hold on when it stops and it just goes to the reset. Oh.
Oh, my bad.
Are they? I was just looking concerned.
They're disgusting.
Everybody up there's like,
What was
It's
I
also.
doing?
Did I just see that?
Yeah, they're
Also,
bewildered.
if
Oh,
he's
this is
not-
his team.
Yeah, because
they're all waiting on him.
They're all waiting on him to come up there and get the
Come on,
trophy.
man.
Yeah, because if he don't work, they don't work.
We've been here all dang day.
Okay.
If he doesn't work, they don't work.
What a bummer.
Well, they don't seem to be panicking. They're just like, huh?
Not yet. They're in shock. Connor.
Connor.
Oh, Connor.
I'm glad he's all right.
He's all right.
Yeah, we're just having fun.
Let's get to
But he landed.
emails. RizzShow1057thepoint.com.
Emails are brought to you by Glenn Brothers Garage Doors. Garage door giving you trouble? Call Glenn Brothers Garage at 618-900-4239 or glennbrothers.com. We'll start with entertainment reviews. Hey there.
Hey.
I just bought tickets for the Halloween party y'all are doing. I got some questions. Could there be
Me too.
Could there be a group costume that wins the contest, or is it only individual winners?
No, I think we've had group costumes win.
Yeah, we had like a pair. Remember there was some sort of pair.
Why would you
thing
want to
that happened?
split that money, though?
Exactly. Right.
Yeah, go hard for yourself.
We had a group one as well. What was it last time? There was a really clever group. They didn't win, but they were like third. It was pretty. Yeah, wasn't it like a big contest board or something They were a Wheel of Fortune board or something like that, and they had contestants.
Man.
I don't remember. It all blurs together. There's
It
so many
does all
good
blur
ones.
together. Y'all are partying.
Remember somebody was a garbage pile from Labyrinth?
Yeah, that was awesome.
That was a good one.
That was really
That was a
sweet.
very good one. I remember that
You
one.
were bummed that didn't win first.
That was a good one.
It took a lot of effort.
Very detailed. But I tell you what, for this costume contest, like,
Bring your A game.
bring your A game.
Yeah, man.
Because I've said it in the past. I've been up on the balcony overlooking the floor of Ballpark Village, and it looks like a scene out of a movie with like that level of quality costumes.
Yeah, these are pros.
It's wild. And they have like a dozen people going through the crowd, finding the finalists and picking all the finalists.
I remember Zoltar was there one year. The
Oh, yeah.
Fortune machine.
And that kind of answers the third question, which was the second one is, are there event details coming out? Yes, there's going to be more event details. But for the most part, you know what everything is happening. The costume contest will be held there that evening during the show. And number 3 is, do you have to sign up somewhere for the costume contest? And the answer is
No, the contest comes to you.
Yeah.
that's right. Just show
Show
up
up.
looking incredible. If for some reason there ever is a sign up or something, we will tell you from the stage at the event where to
Yeah,
be.
we just say like, hey, they're coming around looking at costumes. They'll hand you, like a golden ticket kind of thing. All right, next, get your tickets at 1057thepoint.com.
Yep,
Next.
super excited for the party. Thanks, Tim, for my iPhone. The next one says, speaking of movies, I took my kids, 12-year-old boy, 14-year-old girl, to see the Naked Gun movie on Friday. They both loved it. I'd show them the original the night before. That's the way to do it. Overall, I give it about a 90%. It was pretty much exactly what you want out of a remake and out of Naked Gun.
You don't need to see the originals, right, to even understand. I don't think so.
I was interested, though, because he took his kids. Like, I don't think my kids would be interested in it at all.
Really? It's just goofy. I mean,
Yeah, it's
kids would
slapstick.
It's slapstick. I think kids are interested in that.
You think so?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And it's Liam
Yeah, think
Neeson.
about, so when did Naked Gun come out? When did the movie come out? The original movie.
92? That's my 89? I don't know.
Yeah, it would have
Naked
been.
Gun.
The first one was 88. I think.
1988.
All right.
Okay?
And then the sequel, 92, you think?
Yeah,
91.
1988.
I was a little off.
92, 90, or 91.
So how old were we in
94.
1988?
Perfect age, 10.
10.
Perfect age for a Naked Gun movie. 9. I was 9 in 88.
Yeah, 9, 10 years old.
Yeah, that was-
Slapstick, silly.
Loved watching it with my
Same
dad
thing
and my
with,
grandma.
The show Police Squad, I remember going to, at the time, grocery stores used to have the video rentals, and it was only $0.25, I think, to rent it. I rented it basically every week.
Oh, yeah.
The Police Squad TV
The
show.
grocery
Yeah, Police
store.
Academy, Major League, Naked Gun, like all of those movies
Or
were
even
out at the same time, I felt like.
the lesser Naked Guns like Hot Shots and Loaded
Oh,
Weapon.
yeah. Oh, my
Don't
God.
say,
I love Hot
don't
Shots.
say lesser. Hot Shots is one of the
It
greatest
is
movies
great.
ever
Hot
made.
Shots Part 2 was funny. Like the Loaded
perfection.
Weapons with Milo, the Estevez Sheen family
But even like.
were pretty
even the
good.
humor-
They were no Leslie Nielsen, but they held their own in those films.
But even the humor that went over your head, it
Yeah.
was still funny because it was visually funny.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, the slapstick's incredible.
And you
You
go
know-
back nostalgically and watch it, and then you get the
And
jokes.
then you get the jokes.
It's incredible.
I love I've shared it before, but like in Loaded Weapon, when Emilio Estevez is like the Mel Gibson character and he opens the door to his camper, but the inside is. He walks inside and there's like pillars everywhere and he's got a king size bitch just huge on the inside and they never explain it. I just remember as a kid that visual joke was so funny to me.
I mean, even like, so I remember, 10 years old, like this scene.
Oh, geez, yes.
Nice beaver.
Thank you. I just had it stuffed.
Let me help you with that.
And, okay, so she's going up the ladder. He's looking up her dress.
Yeah.
And he says, nice beaver. And then she brings the beaver down.
Yes, it's incredible.
Like, as a 10-year-old, you don't get really what that joke is.
Yeah.
You just know it's something silly's happening because
Yeah,
There's a
that's fun.
beaver there.
she hands him a beaver.
And your dad is laughing hysterically. So you're like, well,
Also
that must,
looking at
that
Must
must
be
be a good joke.
hilarious to be handed that.
I don't know why it's funny, but it's funny.
Yeah.
Next.
Good morning, gang.
Hello.
Morning.
I'm a dog sitter through the Rover app, and I stay at people's houses with their dogs. This weekend, I was watching 2 dogs. One is a 3-year-old and is very loving and fun. The other is 13, and I was warned that he's pretty anxious around new people. It's night 2. The older dog, medium-sized mix, comes up to me in the kitchen, so I gently pet him. Seems like he's fine with it. So I crouch down to give him a bit more attention. After about a minute of petting him, all of a sudden, this thing goes nuts. bites my neck,
Oh, my God.
and then my hand.
Oh, no.
And then I'm trying to stand up. I send a pic to the owners along with the details, and all I receive back is, I am so sorry. Nothing else. I'm bleeding from my neck. My actual neck muscle is throbbing. The total pay for 3 days is $150. They tipped me $40 through the app, but for some reason, I can't justify getting that for possible scarring on my neck. Am I the a-hole if I say something about it, or should I just accept my losses and move on? What would you guys do? Thanks in
I guess
advance.
it's a hazard of the job. I mean, you
First
working with
question.
Animals.
Was this Steve-O's dog you were babysitting?
Yeah.
Oh,
Because
that he just bites you, and then it's like, oh, well,
This sounds very
why'd you put your
familiar.
hand there?
It's both the reaction and the behavior.
Okay, at the same time, if you're a pet groomer and you're grooming a pet and the pet bites you, I guess it's part of the gig.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like veterinarians. They get bit all the
Well,
time.
But also,
I don't know.
I mean, I just want to know, too, what the full story is. That he go from petting for a long time to a dog just getting aggravated and going berserk. That's an odd.
That happens. I mean, it's not their owner.
It can.
It can happen.
If you're the owner of a, yeah, but I mean, what if the dog brutally? What if it wasn't just a bite, couple quick bites,
Like a
and
mauling?
just mauled the guy.
Well,
so you on the-
that's
This is to the neck.
It's not a mauling. I saw the picture.
I did too. It wasn't.
Yeah, it was.
It was.
I mean,
it left the mark.
Ouch! But gone
looked
in
like a
5
nip.
days.
Looked like maybe what I would define in the category of a nip.
a nip.
Yep.
I don't know, man. I think there's a little bit of responsibility on the dog owners too. If you know that your dog has this type of biting behavior, then maybe $20 an hour on the Rover app ain't cutting it. You got to kennel this dog when you're going to go out. It's like you have responsibility as the pet owner when you travel. That if your pet is aggressive in that way,
I
you
will
got to
say-
put it somewhere where they can deal with that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I don't
New
know if
dog-
hiring somebody off an app.
Only certain people could watch our dog. Like Cat the dog's fine. She'll go with anybody. But there are only certain people knowing that she's uncomfortable with other people, and I don't want people uncomfortable around her. I'm not going to go on the Rover app to find a random person to come. You know your dog, and you know your dog's tendencies.
Yeah, that's a good point.
But at the same time, you're on the Rover app as a pet sitter, knowing you're going into a situation where you don't.
You're the stranger.
Have you ever used that
You're
app?
the stranger. I
Does
have
it
not.
say if your dog is like aggressive, or can you put that on there?
I'm sure there's rules like, hey,
I wonder. I don't know. I don't
would
know
say.
what the repercussions.
They could have thrown a little extra on the tip.
Yeah, they
Well, we
should.
can all agree on
100%.
that, right? Like,
Yeah.
no matter what,
a little hazard pay.
they could have been like, "Hey, here's an extra $50. We're sorry you got."
Yeah, of course.
Sorry, nipped you.
Because that is
Like, try to at least a little bit of goodwill.
Yeah,
the other
of course.
The 40 wasn't enough.
that's your tip is your please don't sue me.
way. I would think you tip on Rover anyway.
Oh.
So I would think that I'd sweeten it up.
Of course. Yeah, please don't call animal control.
Yeah.
Please don't report me. Here's an extra $200.
$200.
200.
It was $150 for the service.
Yeah, or you get your dog taken away.
You get 100+%
Dog bites. It could be.
the tip.
I'm a very wealthy person.
Well, yeah, Wells Fargo called him.
First time you've admitted that.
I don't know. I'd figure $200, right? No?
I don't know. I don't know.
I'm just
I
throwing a
don't
number
know.
out there.
If you're tipping 20, I don't know how many days did they say? A couple days, right?
A couple days, yeah. I
So
think
you're
2
tipping
days.
them 20 a day. I'd throw a little. I'd double that up.
Yeah, I feel like 40 is a little bit low. But
Now I'm rethinking how much I pay my cat sitter.
oh, you have a cat sitter? I mean,
do.
through this app?
No, not through the app.
Oh, it's a friend.
Yeah.
I that's different. I feel that's different.
Okay.
Yeah, this is a rando.
Right.
Hopefully that's been vetted through this Rover. I never heard of this rando. I never even heard of this app.
You know the difference is because you should probably pay a friend. Like we pay a friend it's to come over and whatever. But at the same time, like a friend knows that they can ask you for a favor in the long run. You know what I mean? There's like
future.
something different. I'm not saying that you have to pay your friend less or that you should pay.
Also,
your friend
you hook
less
it
or
up,
something, but It's
dude.
like
I do. I like.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
stock the
Yeah, of
fridge.
course.
yeah, you know what I mean? Like it's like
Other people
it's a
don't.
different system.
Same. We have people stay at our house, and I
Yeah.
pack the fridge with all the
Right,
treats
yeah.
they like.
Different
and-
system.
Yeah.
This
And I
is,
pay them well, too.
yeah,
but
there's
it's like,
a comfort level there, too.
Right.
All right, listen, we got to take one final break. We'll come back, and we will wrap her up. All right, that is it for us. Thank you all for tuning in. If you missed anything on the program, check out the clip of the day brought to you by Michaels. Also, the podcast brought to you by Dobbs Tire and Auto Centers. Today's podcast is titled
Lern can't have any effing shots.
That's
All
right.
There you go. Well, enjoy your sober weekend on the lake.
I will. Thank you so much.
Prayer Cove.
Prayer Cove, watch out. Coming at you.
All right, moving else.
Nothing except for tomorrow, big concert announcement. One of the coolest concerts of the year.
Okay. What time?
I think we'll do it right before the show ends.
All right. Learn.
We got a lot going on. The Jeff Burton 100 inning softball game is coming up in a couple of weeks. The Halloween tickets are on sale. You guys got remotes coming up, doing some good. So just go to 1057thepoint.com and see everything.
Rafe.
No notes.
King Scott.
This Friday from noon to 2, swing on by the new reopening, the grand reopening of the Rocket Convenience Store over in at 463 Hawk Ridge Trail out there in Lake St. Louis. So swing on by. It's going to be a real hoot.
All right. We're having a blood drive on Thursday, 2 to 6 o'clock. The Sheet Metal Workers, Local Union 36 on Shodo. Get all the details. Blooddrive.1057thepoint.com. All right, we leave you with a selection from our teamers. Remember the day brought to you by Hot Shots from Greenville, Illinois. Sarah Crummel is our
Yes,
teamers.
Sarah.
Remember the day?
Yes.